I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
You're watching Poindexter Lounge. You already know. You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unity.
Why don't you set aside an hour or two? We'll have a few drinks and a cup of coffee. I don't drink.
Hi, you're watching Poindexter Lounge. I'm choking on chicken.
Hey, you're watching Poindexter. That's great. I don't.
You are watching Poindexter Lounge.
That's great. I don't.
You are watching Poindexter. Thanks for the lights, Jay. Roger, Rose, and Call of Duty. I smell like onions and you're watching Poindexter.
That's great. I don't.
And now I'll make the point better. This joint's clever. In the lounge with Poindexter. So Poindexter Lounge, you know that we can get it in. And now I'm headed up like I'm Led Zeppelin.
Hi, you're watching Poindexter Lounge. Do you like nerd stuff? Yeah? Then you'll love this. You never know what might happen or who might show up at the lounge.
I just want to thank you for being here and being my friend. It's always good to have someone you could count on. And I'm glad you're that for me.
That's great. I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
Poindexter, you're getting all excited.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge tonight. Now, look, if this is your first time to the lounge, welcome. Hey, we're glad to have you here. For sure. Like, for reals, man. We're really glad that you're here. We're glad that you stopped by. Man, woman, boy, girl, whatever. We are glad that you are here. Anybody and everybody. And so please just know that if you're looking for a place where you can feel welcome, where the kisses are hers and his, Mr. Furley doesn't know and have a clue about anything that's going on, and maybe you're too young to even get that reference, but you just know that, you know what, it just kind of feels right around here, then you have found the right place. So please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell, because the Poindexter Lounge, well, you see, the Poindexter Lounge is a very special place. The Poindexter Lounge is a place for, let's hear it, boys and girls, everyone in the back, nice and loud.
Nerds.
That's right. It's a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, if those are things that get you up in the morning, if those are things that get you waiting till 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until you can actually get to watch the Spider-Man trailer, and you've been waiting a long, long time for it, then hey, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell and join this group of nerds. We're glad to have you. All right. And just always thankful for anyone new who stops by the lounge, and of course, thankful for all of our good friends who stop by on a regular basis. So tonight we got some stuff to talk about. We kind of cleared the slate tonight, and we're going to talk about one thing. And so, and one thing only, because it's the biggest thing ever. And I know people are waiting to talk about it. But of course, before we do that, I just want to say a special shout out, of course, to all of our supporters here at the channel. Thank you guys, all of our patrons. Look at our patrons. Look at our wonderful patrons go by. Yes, look at them go by, taking a nice little walk, leisurely walk up there. And then, of course, all of the members. Look at the members. They go by a little bit faster because there's a lot more of them. And so thank you guys for everyone who is a member of the channel. We're so grateful to each and every one of you guys. It's so great to have you guys here. And of course, you may have seen here, look at this at the very end there, Jamie Smith, our newest member. I wonder who that could be. Yes, that's my sister. She stopped by last night. She's here tonight, but she's a little tired. She had to drive up from where she's at and the other night, and so she's trying to get some rest tonight. And quite frankly, I don't blame her. You got to get some rest, right? And so thank you, Jamie, for being on the show last night. Everyone seemed to really enjoy her. And thank you, Jamie, for signing up and being a member of the channel. See, when even family becomes member of the channel, you know you got something special, right? So she is part of your nerd family now as well. And I talked to my sister Tracy. We're gonna have to have her on sometime as well. That being said, thank you also to everyone who gives super chats during the week and all that stuff, man. You guys are fantastic. We can't ever express to you how thankful we really are for your support here at the channel. It's really meant a lot to us, especially over these last couple months. It's been a challenge. And so we really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. So just know that everything that you guys put into the lounge is just met with so much appreciation and love and thankfulness. And we're glad to have you on board. Also, if you want to make a donation directly to the channel, that you don't want to go through YouTube and you don't want YouTube to take a cut, then of course you can always take advantage of one of our direct donation methods, either the PayPal or the Cash App. Those links are down there for those of you who've asked about that, and we're grateful to you guys, those of you who have taken advantage of that. And we're just thankful for you. All right, that being said, also don't forget, if you want to get something a little bit back, we're thankful for anyone who supports the channel. But of course, if you want to get something back, maybe for your donation, you can always go to our Teespring and find our very reasonably priced t-shirts and mugs and hats and sweatshirts and all good stuff, stickers and all kinds of fun stuff there. And so take advantage of that, and proudly wear your nerd pride all around. All right. And of course, if you do that, make sure to let us know. Send us a picture of you and your nerd shirt or whatever, and we may just recognize you here on the channel. All right, real quick before we get started, we're gonna go ahead and shout out a couple people. What's up? Blake Taylor is here, says like the trailer a lot. Yes, the Scooby-Doo joke was cringy, but I found it entertaining. Also, I knew they weren't going to include either Toby or Andrew. Pelican 74 says, oh my god, it was so good, I loved it. And yeah, the Scooby-Doo part was but all in all, amazing. Donovan Martin, what's up? Donovan Martin says, I just thought about the Scooby-Doo part, and yeah, a little cheesy, but I realized Strange is either telling them to investigate what is going on, or what is going, as well revealing to us a twist, because in every episode of Scooby, there is a monster they think, and us, the viewer, is real. But it turns out once Velma sees the mask, takes it off, is just a normal person, guy or girl. And turns out that they have an MO for what they did. Very, very good point. Very, very good point. H. Bartz is here. Says, this trailer made me die in a good way. Every time I see the trailer, I die a little. Anthony Beltray, whoops, didn't highlight. Anthony Beltray says, what's up, Enosh? Lizard getting punched by the invisible Spider-Man, which Sony edited out. Andrew and Toby, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what that means. Is it really feasible? We're going to talk about all that. Jacob McKenzie's here, says, hello, Enosh. Great trailer. I enjoy it. Doctor Strange jokes is whatever, but it probably not in the movie. Good to see Green Goblin and Electro with a new design. Dad Dude Vince is here, says, thought the trailer was okay, but if Andrew and Toby don't show up in the movie, it's going to be disappointed because of all the hype. Why have all the villains without them? But I think they are saving that reveal for the movie. And also says, and yeah, I can see that Scooby-Doo joke as some maybe just for the trailer. Maybe. Hope so. Andrew Casali is here, says Doc Ock said, you're not Peter Parker. His Peter is Tobey Maguire. Ooh, this means something. Maybe it does. Maybe not. Darkstar Agent 37 says, what's up, Enosh? What's up, Darkstar? Good to see you. Let's see. Who else is here? Anthony Beltray is here, says, nonsense. Love it. Let's see. Spherical Man is here, says, so excited for No Way Home now. Jason Lewis says, you're not Peter Parker. Even Otto hates Tom Spider-Man. Jeez. That's funny. AMXF, what's up? AMXF says, Tuba Maguire and Android Garfield. You Do Suck is here. What's up, You Do Suck? Good to see you, man. Protoss X says, let's rock. Zeno is here, says, hello, Enosh. That Spider-Man trailer sure was dull. Ooh, but how do you really feel? Black Ops is here. Good to see you, bro. Anthony Grigsby is here. What's up, Anthony? Says, hey, everyone, let's get the party started. I agree. Don Knotts. Whoa, hey, Jack. Oh, what? I love Three's Company. I'm sorry. I think it's timeless. I don't make any. Sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. What's up, TX Voodoo? Says, hello, fellow nerds. Darkside's Enosh. Darkside's Enosh. It used to be Darkside's mother. Now it's Darkside's Enosh. What's up, Jared? Says, yo, nerds. How it be? Let's see. Cylon Scotty is here. Says, what trailer job? The Golden Girls reboot? Thank you for being a friend. Dropped off Andrew and Toby again. Let's see. JP Frazzler's here, says, honestly, it looked okay. All was expected. Just threw in a bunch of old foes. Good point. Lord Slug says, so hyped for this film. Guess we have to wait to finally see Toby and Andrew in the theaters. Maybe. The Dork Knight is here. It says, I was disappointed with the trailer. It wasn't all the impressed with. It wasn't. I think it was. I wasn't all impressed with it. But okay. Well, glad others loved it though. Yeah. You know, that's how I feel too. Like, you know, well, I'll say we'll talk about it when everybody gets in here. It says, what's up, Laser Luke's Gaming? Says, what's up, Enosh? It's good to see you again. And did you enjoy the trailer, my dude? Well, we'll get into that in just a minute. What's up, David Michael Bob Babin? I'm guessing. No, man, that trailer was awesome. Save the Spider-Man for the movie. What's up, Giovanni Martinez says, I bet Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man saves MJ as she's falling in that scene, and as a way to make up for not being able to save Gwen Stacy. That's a really cool possibility. Brian Master Nunn says, come and knock on my door. Take a step that is new. Where the kisses are Brian's and RJ's too. Three's Company too. What's up, Todd Fair in here with the first super chat of the night. What's up, Todd? Good to see you, bro. Always glad to see you, man. And let's see. Yeah, man, you got the first super chat. So hey,
found it,
bro. You see my new ring? I have this cool ring. I wanted a like like a stainless steel ring like this. I have a couple of wedding rings now. Here's my normal wedding ring. Black, and I love that ring. And then I've got another Superman ring, but I got this silicone ring for playing guitar, so it's not always clicking on my fretboard. And so I got that little Superman there, and it's silicone. It's nice and lightweight. Yeah, I like that. Top Fair with a $5 super chat. Thank you. Says, hey Enosh, did you like the Feige Man No Way Home trailer? The Feige Man No Way Home trailer. You know what? Well, we're gonna talk about it, man. We're definitely gonna talk about it. All right. So let me get through this here. And Mr. Roper equals better than Mr. Furley. You know, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't say yes either. Right? Like, I think both Mr. Roper and Mr. Furley, yes, it's turned into a Three's Company stream. If you guys like Three's Company that much, man, we can do a Three's Company stream. I own the entire series, by the way. Love it. I feel like Mr. Roper and Mr. Furley have their own qualities. I mean, because you can't go wrong with Don Knotts. You really can't. But, but on the other hand, Mr. Furley or Mr. Roper, he had his thing. I mean, they just both did really, really well. Plus, Mr. Roper had Mrs. Roper, right? So, there was a little bit added there. Rel McMillan says, I'm getting sick of them refusing to show Garfield and Toby. We all know that they're in the movie. We'll see, Rel. AMXF says, let's start a petition to boycott this movie because they didn't show them in the trailer. Well, there's some people that are really ticked, actually, which is interesting. So we'll get there. I think Andrew Garfield is in the movie, but Toby is not. And oh, come on, don't. I think you're just pushing to bug our good friend Andrew. It's all good. All right, so let's see. I think. Did I get Anthony Beltre? What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you here in the Poindexter Lounge. Good to see all of you here in the Poindexter Lounge tonight. All right, so we're going to bring in our friends. We're going to have a conversation. Tonight is all about Spider-Man. It's going to be Spider-Man night, and so with that thought, we're going to bring in our good friend. You love him. I love him. He's the brains of the operation, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Hot on the heels of trying to nail down a job interview today. That we love him and we support him so much.
You've reached the voicemail of Brian, the man with the world's largest brain. It's only one letter off. It's not brain, it's Brian. You've reached Brian. Leave a message.
Okay, so the interview went well. I basically have the job. It's just I need 2 forms of identification, and I somehow lost my birth certificate. So I reordered it this afternoon, and I'm sending off for it tomorrow. And hopefully within 7 to 10 business days, I have it.
Brian, did you just tell them that you're Brian?
I did.
You're the man with the world's biggest brain. I mean, I can play the drop again.
I even told him straight up that I do this. I talk about movies all night, like that's kind of what I do. And they're like, "Oh, that's great, man." It was like actually talking about some of the movies that were coming out to the theater manager. So it actually worked out in my advantage for that. And to tell you the truth, I'm really hoping that they set aside the job for me still, for a few days to where I can get all of my paperwork into an account, because that'd be fantastic. It's basically they serve alcohol there, so it would be more like a bartender or a bar back kind of situation for pouring it instead of serving it, because Nevada has weird laws.
So are you the Isaac then of from Love Boat? We went from Three's Company to Love Boat, so you could be the Isaac of the Poindexter Lounge, serving up the drinks. And
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather talk about Three's Company tonight. I might just take a month off of the internet if it gets much worse. I mean, the damn trailer's been out for 5 hours, and I'm already annoyed to the point where I'm rethinking my ability to want to watch this movie.
All right, well we'll wait and just get into that in a minute. Also, Lust is here. Lust personified is
Hello.
Here. Says, I noticed in the trailer at 2:26, I think where MJ and Ned fall, there's a floating arm that looks similar to Andrew's.
It's just a hand, bro. It could be anybody.
Now, speaking of lust, ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Mr. RJ. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Spooderman.
You thought this was RJ?
Hold on, never mind.
Well,
Let's do that again. RJ, I'm something of a big deal. Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
I just realized I was muted. I'm so sorry.
We were waiting.
excited
We
he
can
forgot
wait.
to
We
unmute.
can wait. We can wait.
What's up, guys? Yeah,
What's
you
up?
know.
Okay, second time's a charm. We got him that time. And then of course, Mr. I don't know, like what do we call him? Mr. What drop can we give Black Ops there? Can't play that one because I got copyright claimed on that one. Can't play that one because I got copyright claimed on that one. We're getting all like okay. Okay, Mr. Black Ops pregnant submarine Spooderman.
When a pregnant woman goes swimming, she is a human submarine. Until next time.
I had the door shut in my face. I'm gonna send you the bill for the hospital. I think my nose is broken.
Wow.
Todd Fayer says, "Okay, just kidding. Toby will be in there too." Wait, hold on. I passed your messages twice. What message? Love the trailer. I thought I played that. Love the trailer, Enosh. Can't wait for the movie. What's up, Pelican? Good to see you, Pelican. I didn't mean to pass you up. I thought I played one of yours, dude. I thought I did. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Let's see. And then I got the arm thing. Andy Summers is here. Says, imagine the real villain is Doctor Strange. I feel that after this moment, Peter realizes he should send them back to their timeline to preserve it, but Doctor Strange believes it's best to wipe them out.
I don't know about that one.
That's
Wipe
a bit of a
them out.
stretch, but
Yeah.
We actually have video of Doctor Strange trying to wipe them out.
Too big, but about this big about toilet paper, and you come behind and you wipe between your butt cheeks. Okay? You gotta go up and between your butt cheeks. Make sure you get the poop out. Listen though, when you wipe it up, you wipe and then
No sense.
You know what?
Why are kids learning that in school? Why
Hey,
aren't parents teaching their kids that stuff?
Right?
Hey,
Right.
listen. They're too busy giving them iPads at the dinner table. Okay.
That's true. I mean, yeah. Zeno here says, if the MJ character was killed in the movie, I'd be hyped to see it.
I mean, honestly, at this point,
I ain't gonna say you're wrong. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I liked her more in this trailer than I've liked her at all in any of the movies. So.
I feel like she's been playing Rue ever since Euphoria, and I just get the Rue vibes from her and Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I'm like, I cannot. Really? It's just like it's like the same vibe. They look similar to each other. They kind of both look like I don't know. If you've seen Euphoria, you understand what I'm saying. But just they wear like similar clothing. Their hair is the same style, like styled the same way and stuff like that. It's kind of hard not to see it.
Integrity. I love Integrity. Always coming in, man. He's hitting the nail on the head. Zack Snyder's Justice League 2.
Hey.
It's inevitable.
We're talking about Spider-Man.
But we're talking about Spider-Man, yeah. So
yes.
Antonio is here. What's up, Antonio? Hey, Josh Bowen is here. He was supporting me earlier tonight in my take on all this. So this is, hey everyone, how's it going? Hey, you know what? Andrew's here and he says, dang it, RJ.
it happens.
Yeah.
RJ,
Are you proud of yourself, RJ?
RJ's hitting the drink already. Look at him.
I'm gonna need after tonight.
He's gonna need a drink. He was. I'll tell you what, man. He expended so much energy watching that trailer.
Yeah, it was great.
Dude,
it was like, man, I was waiting for what's his name, Richard Simmons to pop out, man. It's like, man, there was so much energy getting expelled on watching that trailer, man.
It was a very interesting trailer, but I feel like the there wasn't like too much that we haven't already seen. I mean, of course, except for the last few things. I mean, there's a bunch that we kind of got a clue of, but really a lot of it was stuff that we similarly have seen, or we just got like more detail on.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. We'll get started here. Rel McMillan with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Rel. You're awesome, bro. Rel, you are awesome. And let's see, what do we give Rel? You know what? We're going to give Rel, since it's fitting. It's not 2 cents on nonsense night, but I know that Matt Jarbo later is going to go after Doomcock, because Doomcock was wrong, and I plan on doing my own like video. I'm going to try to get Johnny in for maybe a special little something, but Doomcock was wrong.
Doomcock was wrong.
Says, was that RJ drop leaked audio from a convo between RJ and Matt Reeves?
No, but there are some out there.
Can you leak that, RJ?
I cannot. I would get sued.
No. The Richard is in the chat. Hey, man, I sent you. He says, I got the Richard Simmons right here. I sent you the link, man. So I know he wanted to come in here earlier tonight, and I told him I'd send him the link. So there's okay. So Spider-Man trailer drops, right? We've all been waiting for the Spider-Man trailer. I mean, I've been waiting for the Spider-Man trailer. Look, I'm just gonna be dead honest here with this, okay? I took some flack earlier tonight, not from everybody actually. Everybody was pretty chill, but I know there were some people who felt like there were some people who've actually made the comment that, well, Enosh, you're just a DC fan, and so you're
you were very quick to jump to the analytical side. I will say.
Where were you guys talking about this?
But see, here's why. Okay, well, because we went on Jarbo's stream. I was cooking dinner. I dinner, and I came in, and so the thing is that we saw the trailer, and I think, RJ, the reason why I jumped to just being more constructive about it was I honestly, in watching it, I wanted to give it more of a as I was watching it, I was noticing that we weren't really getting anything new. They weren't really showing us anything. There was that nostalgia effect, but I think that my reaction was just because I wasn't just being drawn in as much as I love all that stuff. Like it wasn't like thrilling me just to see those things on the screen again, because we had already seen it in a poster form. As far as Green Goblin, we knew Green Goblin was going to be there. We had seen, now I love the Electro. Electro was like amazing. It was all amazing. It was all cool. It was all very, very cool, and I enjoyed it all like thoroughly. But I just did not think that it was the super crazy hype part of it. Now I'm glad for you, RJ. I know I teased you a little bit, but I'm glad for you. I'm glad for you in Austin that like it excited that in you guys. But you guys did get you guys were pretty.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you got to understand, man. The first Spider-Man movie, Tobey Maguire's first Spider-Man movie, me and Austin relate to this. That was really the first superhero movie both of us ever saw. We were kids. That was what instilled us to be passionate about comic books and everything else.
Yeah.
That's where that connection comes in, right? Like, the way it's presented, it's interesting, right? I mean, not just from the nostalgia point of view, but just the story and the tone overall, I think is really interesting to examine as well. I like how it seems a lot more serious. You had a couple jokes in the middle, which kind of killed the pacing of the trailer a little bit, I will admit. But, in the moment, I'm not thinking about that, But, like I said, I like the darker tone I'm seeing from it. It looks, it looks like the culmination of, 21 years of, Spider-Man's film legacy. Which I think is really cool to see.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, just straight up, it's like they're taking all the different, characters from all 3 decades of Spider-Man movies and putting them into one film. That's what it kind of seems like. So it's like nostalgia for all the different type of people.
When I was a kid, right, and Spider-Man 3 came out, okay, say goodbye to... I never thought I was going to get Willem Dafoe back as Green Goblin or Alfred back as Doc Ock.
Same.
I didn't think in my lifetime I'd get to see a movie like this, So I'm cherishing it for all it's worth at the moment, because it's like the one special, one-of-a-kind event, no matter what way you look at it.
No, and I get it, man. I get it, and I don't want to take away from that. My only thing was that, okay, look, I would have been fine. Like I would have been right there with you if we were just like excited because like we were pumped and like we were ready for it. We're ready for it. Okay, I felt in that moment. I wasn't trying to take away from your and Austin's excitement. I felt that it was completely. It was almost like your nostalgia completely just took over, and that you guys didn't actually watch the trailer after that.
I've rewatched it a bunch of times.
No, I mean, I know that, but you know what I'm saying? Like like that first time we watched the trailer, like I felt like it was like, that's all that was being seen. And when I noticed that everybody was talking, but nobody was really talking on that panel about like what we had actually saw. It was,
that's for sure. I mean, that's the thing though, when a trailer first drops
of,
like that and you have everyone posting the breakdowns frame by frame, noticing little details, you're trying to figure out.
Yeah, and we're going to go through. We're going to go through some stuff.
It's hard to have an organized conversation, which is.
But see, I didn't feel it was hard to have an organized conversation because, and I think that I was actually fair about it because, and that I wasn't just being a DC fan, hating on Marvel, because that wasn't the point. Because I have made very expressly blatant that I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. If there's one thing
I know. I felt
Marvel
bad
that I know
you're being the buzzkill of the group.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be the buzzkill. My only thing was that usually, especially like on Jarbo's show, like we don't get a lot of that just over the top emotion. Like usually especially on Jarbo's show, we get a lot of like Jarbo really, Matt really gets down to some of the nitty gritty. And I just felt like I listened and I waited and I felt like we weren't getting there. And so that's why I brought it up and I said, well, wait a second. What did we actually see here? Because I really didn't feel like we saw anything new that we, and Zeno,
to an extent, yeah.
I agree with Zeno. Like the trailer, I mean, we knew all those characters were going to be there. Right? It was cool to see them. It was definitely
the online
cool to see them.
speculations
But
that they were there. It's
like I felt like
it wasn't confirmed.
I felt like the reaction that I was seeing and like the fact that it was dominating the conversation, like and like it wasn't going on to like actually breaking down the trailer was more like if we didn't know any of those characters were going to be in this thing, and then all of a sudden Green Goblin shows up, right? And then I'm like, dude, I would have been right there with you, dude. If we were sitting there watching it and like we didn't know that Green Goblin and Lizard and and all those people are there, and then all of a sudden, man, Green Goblin shows up, dude, I would have been like, what? No, you know what I mean? Like I would have been like that.
But it's like the first time visually seeing him in motion again, which is cool to see. And again,
we saw more development with Doc Ock.
Like Electro was brand new, so was Sandman.
Yes.
We haven't seen those visually in posters or trailers or anything. So.
And when I saw Electro again,
that's so much better. He looks so much better.
Yeah,
dude. Why?
100% improvement.
How could they not have done that with the other movie?
It makes the other movie look worse by comparison. Right? It's really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously,
they did the yellow mask with the lightning, which that's a cool choice because I thought, okay, are they going to put him in the green outfit or are they going to be like?
So fantastic.
Brian,
so
you okay?
Yeah, I was about to ask Brian, what's good?
Real quick, before Brian bites his hand off, Todd Fair with a $20.
We'll get there.
$20 super chat, bro. Thank you so much, Todd. You are awesome, man. Dude, you're just fantastic, dude. You're, dude. You rock, man. You absolutely rock. I love you 3000.
Why am I doomed to die alone?
Because you cried when Iron Man died?
I loved him 3000.
I love you 3000, bro. Says it is great. King Feige is giving us all these great MCU movies and shows. That is why Marvel is the gold standard. We all thank you, King Feige.
I can't
Don't tick Todd off.
Okay, just get this super chat off the screen.
We need to let Brian vent.
I don't think I can speak another word.
Thank you, bro.
Just let Brian vent.
All right.
I don't think I can speak another word without raining on someone's parade right now.
Uh-oh.
Just unleash it, bro.
But seriously, for people who cover this crap every single day, to have reactions like that, it's... I don't want to say like not genuine, but it's really messed up. Like I mean, I get it, and I blame
Ryan versus
RJ
John.
Generation X, okay? Because your parents hooked you on nostalgia and never let you grow up, because that song from the Toys R Us commercials was real. No, dude, I'm sorry. I'm starting to really get tired of the nostalgia play from Hollywood. Aren't you? Like, I swear to God, every movie that comes out is just one after another. Oh, here's some more nostalgia in your face. Let's make some money. Oh, here's some more nostalgia in your face. Let's make some money. And it's just like, God dang, it gets to a point. And then I'm sorry. Yes, I am getting kind of tired because, Jesus Christ, Andrew, shut up. Nobody cares. Okay, cool. Andrew, Tobey Maguire is going to be in like one freaking movie for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Again. With okay.
Like I said, I can't say anything.
Can I
without
just
raining on
echo what I
people's
said
parade.
last night? Can I echo what I said last night? Look, man. Andrew, you know we love you, bro. Like everybody gets it, man. You love Toby. That's great. As long as you keep it playful and light, I'm fine with that, man.
Yeah.
But don't be telling don't be
saying the same thing 5 times.
You get very aggressive sometimes, man, in your love for Toby. Like, look, even we got Todd, man. Todd comes in with the Feige, stuff and everything, but it's light, okay? It's playful, and he's having a good time with it, man. And Andrew, you seriously, dude, what? No, dude, nobody's calling you the bad guy, bro.
No.
We're saying let everybody just enjoy what they're enjoying, man, and don't try to tell everybody. Like, listen,
we all have different opinions and view different characters.
Look, man, I've seen too much of. I've even told people who give you a hard time, Andrew, like, let Andrew enjoy what he enjoys, right? I want Andrew to enjoy what he enjoys.
Thank you. William gets it.
Right.
Too many movies can't let the past go.
I want Andrew to enjoy what he enjoys, and he enjoys Toby. I want him to do that. But on the flip end of that, dude, don't dismiss other people and what they enjoy too, man. All right, and tell them, well, it doesn't matter. No, nothing. What? Because I've seen you say, what they like doesn't matter, and so that you guys know this. We should all know the ground rules around here, man. For the lounge, just enjoy. Right? Just enjoy. So Josh here says it's okay if RJ is going to have his fanboy moment. Let him fanboy out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
RJ
trying
is
to
an
crap on
awesome
you,
person
RJ.
and
it's fine.
celebrate these moments. I say let him just have it. And I agree with that. So I'm somewhere in the middle. I love nostalgia. I'm a nostalgic guy. I enjoy nostalgia, but I also don't want nostalgia to take me away from the story. Okay? I do want a good story.
I get that. Like I said, I agree with Brian that sometimes nostalgia is overused. Totally. 100%.
Yeah.
It's just, for me, it's a case-by-case thing, because sometimes...
Well, it's nostalgia you like.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing,
different.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and I just didn't connect with the Raimi trilogy like most people did.
Yeah, no, that's totally
understandable.
Okay. And that's okay. That is okay. But I would just say, if my reaction came across disingenuous, I assure you I wasn't trying to. I mean, I was trying to be genuine with it. I mean, I know I've heard these things. I've been covering the movie, obviously. But actually seeing it on the screen is different from when I'm reading stuff or looking at leaks and all that. It feels a little different to me, at least. But
well, I know. But you know what I'm saying, though? Where, like, people who do YouTube channels, they're like, oh my God. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I know what you mean.
Some of it is over the top. Yeah, some of the action stuff is over the top.
It's kind of like an act.
But they're doing it on purpose to, like, get people to click. And they're like, no. Because I remember when the Snyder Cut trailer came out, it was the same thing. Like, we were like, oh my God, it was Darkseid. Ah! You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I get it, man. That door swings both ways. So I could be just as, I can remove myself from the situation.
It depends on what you're feeling nostalgic for. I mean, gosh, can you remember when the first Force Awakens trailer came out? How people lost their minds over that and all the nostalgia stuff with that.
Oh, yeah.
What about the Flash movie with Keaton now?
Well, see, now I'll be honest with you, but see here, okay. So here is where I feel like I make my point, because you all know I'm a big Keaton fan, right? And I was looking forward to seeing Keaton, but when that Flash movie trailer came out. It was called Trash.
The trash.
That was like
trash
totally
Ugh.
a Freudian slip. But no, when the Flash trailer came out, right? As excited as I was at first to see it, I called it what it was, and that trailer just wasn't that great, right? And so I felt
It wasn't
like
a great first impression. For
yeah,
sure.
and so that was what I was telling people. Like, look, I gave this new trailer, this Spider-Man trailer, an 8. I didn't feel like I was too hard on that trailer at all. It's just that I was pointing out the fact that really I feel like Disney got away with something today. I feel like Marvel got away with something today because really they didn't want to show us something. If Toby and Andrew are in this movie, okay, they got away with not showing us them or anything new while still hyping up everything they could possibly hype up. Now, we'll get into a minute what we did get from this trailer, which I do think that and I was told this, and once I was told that, I was like, you know what, yep, you know what, that makes sense, and I'll give this movie credit or this trailer credit for what we did get, right? Real quick, Benson's with a 10-pound super chat. Thank you, 10 pounds. Thank you, Benson's. Says you are right, Enosh. The trailer looks like an album compilation of greatest hits. I believe Garfield when he says he isn't in it. Netflix drops Discovery 2 and pulls funding. Great news for me. Netflix drops Discovery 2 and pulls funding.
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean? Like Discovery Star Trek or Discovery?
I'm sorry, what, hon?
Is Discovery going on Netflix in the UK? Or
I think he might be referring to Discovery, the company, because of the funding comment, but
that's
sure.
where I was thinking. I don't know. I'll just look for a comment if he says anything about it.
And I'm not going to pick on RJ because when you're like the greatest hits album compilation, RJ is famous for singing here on the channel, and
he's songbird of our generation.
RJ has taken enough tonight, and so I will not bug RJ by making him sing the song. But no, you know what? This comment though, like, does kind of bring up a little bit of a point. Is that it was just kind of like, hey, here's a bunch of cool stuff without actually, if
here's what I would say though, which I did appreciate from the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It did, in some aspects, establish the actual story of the movie, which I liked. If it was just more flashing images, then whatever. But it actually said, here's what the movie seems to be about on a surface level, which is like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
There's at least some sort of grasp from that.
Hey.
Looky here.
We got a brand new member, Andy Summers. Andy Summers is the newest member of the Poindexter Lounge. Welcome, Andy. You know, anytime we get a new member, it's a time for a woo!
Showtime! Woo! 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 Styling and profiling.
Welcome, Andy. So glad to have you here, man. Thank you so much for joining the Poindexter Lounge and becoming a member. We are grateful to have you, man, and I hope that you enjoy membership. And hey, if you guys haven't become a member yet, it's really simple. It's as little as $2. You can become a member and join the fun on, there's lots of different levels and stuff, but hey, as little as $2, you can become a member, and we'll add your name to that list, and you get cool stuff. And we're going to do a member Patreon watch party coming up here pretty soon. So.
Oh, really? You got any teases for what it is?
Not yet. Okay. Not yet. But I may do a little poll amongst the members and the patrons and see maybe what everybody wants to watch. All right. So there you go. Auntie Donna here says, can you put the trailer back on so I can recommend a certain timestamp? So I am gonna go through it here in just a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how do you want to do it? Because I know copyright on YouTube.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah,
I have images as well.
Although I think they might be nicer with this trailer because I've seen other people get away with it, but who knows?
I mean, they probably learned their lesson from the first trailer.
I will just give probably a warning at the beginning that if you see this on the replay and it's not there, it's probably because it got copyright claimed and you just missed the.
Don't worry, we got images probably too.
The play-by-play.
I sent TikToks as well, covering certain scenes.
Okay. H Bart's here with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, H Bart. Says, Enosh, I heavily disagree on RJ and Austin freaking out. I did that too because for me, seeing villains from when I was 4 years old back was great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't have a problem with it necessarily. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I'll be honest with you. I feel Brian was onto something, and I felt maybe in that moment, RJ. And so I apologize to you if I came on a little too strong. So I was not
Like
trying
I said,
to
I
come on
kind of
too
feel
strong.
bad, but
I was not trying to like rain on everybody's parade at the time, but I almost felt like it was so over the top. Everybody's reaction. I mean, because even Matt was sitting there going, like all excited, and I'm just like, okay, am I like?
Are you really?
I've never seen Matt get excited.
Being trolled right now, like, because I've never even seen Matt get that excited for nothing.
Same.
Like, not even for like a really good order on Grubhub, man. Like,
you know, it's just when you're in the moment. Sometimes you know you get caught up in it.
Yeah,
I mean, you're a fan of this stuff, especially, and you see stuff that makes you fanboy out. Just it happens.
I felt the same way. I was like, I didn't jump out of my chair or anything. I was like, holy crap, this is actually really cool. I was like, I'm seeing characters I haven't seen since I was like a fetus. I'm like, this is really cool.
You were watching it inside your mother's room.
I was born in 2001, so when that movie came out, I was technically still a fetus. I wasn't born until later 2001. So I mean, but
all right. So what we're gonna do is make sure I'm caught up on everything here.
It explains it though. It explains it all. It's like why people stand so hard for Christopher Reeve. You know, it's like why people.
Listen, yeah, this is
no.
Like
I mean, you can say
nostalgia
about
is
anything.
a powerful
Like
tool.
It is. That's why they're, like you said, they're using it.
Yeah. Well, I use that with Star Wars.
I would say this though: if I felt like it was being disrespected, or I felt like, oh, this looks terrible, what are they doing with these characters? Then I wouldn't be excited. But the fact that they're being used properly and given such a prominent role, it seems like they're being treated very well. That's what makes it exciting as well, too.
Look at Electro; they are doing him better this time around. And oh man, what was I trying to say? Like, it was really cool seeing. There's like a bunch of moments, like when we got to see more of Doc Ock and like him saying more lines. It was really cool because it's like showing like, oh yeah, so his character still kind of holds up to what we're seeing, a decade or so later.
And again, like I've been a fan of this character since like basically the time I learned how to read. Right, so there's that personal connection too. It's different for everybody. Everyone's gonna have something personal that's like, this is what makes me feel passionate about something. This is what makes me gonna freak out.
Just like Christian Bale was my Batman. Yeah.
Nah. Feline AIDS is the #1 killer of cats. Meow meow.
Enosh, is your middle name Debbie now?
Debbie?
Maybe. Wait do you see the wigs that I just got from my grandma? I'm gonna replace that.
What?
I'm gonna replace this thing. Be replacing this thing real quick. I got something more. I got something more high quality. My grandma may be a regular character coming up here.
Oh man.
So Daniel here says RJ Spider-Man just makes me feel old.
I completely understand that. So.
Yeah.
All right. Dark Star says this Spider-Man movie will officially make Tom Holland's Spider-Man become the Spider-Man we all know and love.
It'll be the first time we actually see him like actually fight legitimate villains that
Hey, Vulture and Mysterio were legit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, the one thing that I really loved about the trailer at the end, and we're gonna show that scene, right? The one thing I really, 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 really loved about it was the scope and the epicness, like the bigness.
Oh,
he's
going through the ringer in this movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like it. Yes, that scene.
I had it ready.
Finally showed us that it finally showed us something And I got it over here on like repeat.
Oh yeah, that was a similar TikTok.
Yeah, like the punch and all that stuff.
Yeah, what's going on with that boy's neck?
We'll get into that in a few minutes.
He got whiplash.
But I'm just saying, like when I look at this,
It's awesome.
It was huge. Now it is a little weird that it's like they're all just standing there, kind of looking straight up, the other way.
That's
you know
that's what I was saying in the comments when it first dropped.
It's probably a very heavily edited shot.
Like when you look at this shot, what I was saying in the Twitter chat, in our group chat, right as it dropped, I'm like, you cannot tell me that they didn't edit this, because just keep this up for a second. Look at Electro, look at the Lizard. You're telling me that they're all targeting Tom Holland's Spider-Man? There's no way, because if they were, they would be more direct. First of all, it wouldn't make sense because if they're
towards him.
Yeah, they'd be directed towards him, and if they did, it would. I think they would get injured in the process, because if they're all trying to attack the same person and they're all going at the same time, they would all meet up at the same trajectory, and it wouldn't make sense. And also, Lizard's at a lower angle, Electro's at a higher angle, and they look like they're focused on something else. So it's like, even with that punch, it just kind of shows that they pretty much probably edited it out. Because it's just, the angles don't make sense. I mean, Sandman is the only one that kind of generally makes sense, because he's, the big ass dude in the background attacking all of them. He's like, all right, I'll just do a sweep and take out everyone. But I mean, just the angles of the villains, it just kind of doesn't really make sense for them. And I mean, it makes sense for what they're trying to do with cutting them out, because they want to save that for the movie. But I mean, at this point with this scene, if I were Marvel, I would not show this scene in the trailer, because I mean, this scene is kind of very, kind of gives away.
To be fair though, Jimbo, I think that's kind of intentional, because they know that the stupid nerds like us who are gonna go frame by frame, hours doing this, are gonna know those details to spread information about it. They know.
I mean, it doesn't take hours to really like figure this out. I mean,
but you know what I mean. Though.
I know what you mean. I mean, like,
it's all part of the marketing game.
Yeah, because like, I pulled it up and I just took one go. I'm like, yeah, this does not make sense. Why are they all at different angles if they're all attacking the same person? And plus, it's just, like, here, I have this other image. Just
Sandman doesn't look anything though like Sandman. That's
he
one
looks.
thing too.
I would have to go back. It's been a while since I watched Spider-Man 3. He looks similar enough, I think.
Let me say a couple things. So first of all, the Richard, I sent it to you. I sent your invitation to your Twitter. First of all, so check that. H Bart's here with a $2 super chat. Thank you, H Bart. Says also, I'm back. Defoe is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Defoe is back with Spider-Man. And then Red Comet Man here with a $2 super chat says, should I rewatch Spider-Man 3? I know it's bad.
I would say if you're in the mood for it, absolutely rewatch all of them.
If you're
or
in the mood to regurgitate it.
At the very least, I would rewatch probably Spider-Man 1 and 2. If you're like,
Yes,
if you feel like
yes.
rewatching any of them, watch the first two.
Because I feel like they're gonna have a bigger
Those are
role
the
than
most important-
Sandman.
Yeah, those are the most important ones to watch.
Which, that's another question. Why? I mean, I watched Spider-Man 3 recently. We could probably say this for later, but like, why is Sandman fighting Spider-Man again? I thought they hashed it out. It was all good. That's another big question.
There's that, and we'll go through it in just a minute. But like, he also, Doctor Strange is talking about, Spider-Man having to kill all these guys, and Spider-Man doesn't kill all these guys.
Yeah, and he
Well,
doesn't.
yeah, he says
Electro,
in the
I can't
trailer that-
remember.
Yeah, he says that all of these people died at the hands of Spider-Man. So that's their fate. That's their unavoidable
another
fate.
huge question, because like, why? Because Doctor Strange is probably like, what I get from that is that he's lying to him, making him think that he has to kill these people. Like, this is like their fate. This is has to happen.
I don't think he's lying to him necessarily. He's basically telling him, kid, they got to go back. I don't care what.
That's not.
Because I think what's probably happening is that the villains might be trying to like appease him and be like, hey, we're gonna die if you send us back. Can we just stay here? And he's gonna be like, shoot, I feel bad because if there's another version of me that's a killer who's killing these guys, it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm basically killing them if I send them back to where they go.
But that doesn't you know, I get that, but
Was it the third gunman on the grassy knoll, or the second?
Oh, he's Doctor Strange.
I
think
it seems so
weird.
It's
Doctor
that does
Strange
not
had
seem like
one
Doctor
too many,
Strange.
you know what I mean?
Like, all I'm saying is, like, I would just rewatch Doctor Strange because I knew that this trailer is gonna drop, so I watch it so I can kind of see how he kind of acts and what kind of like his philosophy and like how he morally stands. This does not really seem to me like it's actually straight up Doctor Strange, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something he would say.
I mean, you guys might be right, but I don't know. I feel like some with the Doctor Strange stuff, people might be reading like, this is gonna sound hypocritical coming from me, but like, it might be reading too much into things to where it's probably just an example of just it being what it is. In this case specifically, I know it sounds
the movie
bad.
Be the movie, man.
I know it sounds bad. I'm just saying, like, it feels like with the Doctor Strange stuff, it is just what it is.
Okay, so can we just skip ahead since we're already looking at this? We'll go over this. Okay, but everybody's saying if you look at Lizard, which by the way, why is Lizard flying?
He's not. Well, he's lunging. He's lunging.
He was from a platform and he jumped up and he has a very good vertical. He should be in the NBA.
Okay, sure. But he's not really. How is he jumping? He's not jumping. He's literally just floating there. He's literally just floating there. Anyway.
Well, it's mid jump though. Remember, with the shot plays is in slow mo. It's in slow mo. The shot is in slow mo.
Well, okay, but here's the thing. Speaking of slow mo. Everybody's like, well, he gets punched by an invisible, either Andrew Maguire or Toby or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my only thing about this. I'm not doubting that they're in the movie. I believe they're in the movie.
It's not confirmed. It's just a suspicion.
Not confirmed. It's my suspicion that they're in the film.
Yeah, they keep saying they're not, so who knows?
I know. They say that they're not. I want them in the movie because I think it makes better sense if they're in the movie, especially with the Spider-Verse and all that stuff. I think it does.
Yeah, you got all the villains.
Okay, can we just address this, though? Everybody's talking about, and I think this goes to Brian's, point, right? Like, now there was immediately this speculation that somehow they're showing us this, but the other two Spider-Men have been digitally removed or whatever, or not placed in at all into this scene. And so it's almost like, it almost feels like a conspiracy theory,
Thank
like,
you.
you know what I mean? Like they're showing us this scene, but they're removing it. And I get it. I get it.
Just play the thing.
I get it because
bought it hook, line, and sinker.
I get it because Spider-Man is like in one place and they're not looking where Spider-Man is. Like Lizard is not looking.
But no metal poles hit him when he gets punched.
Okay, but they're saying that Lizard, the Lizard is
something's going on with
getting
neck.
punched.
I mean, look.
Okay,
something has to happen.
Something happens here, right?
He gets cut. Like, it looks like he's getting punched or like something's going on with his neck.
But
he's like flying.
Sandman punches from the right and like knocks all that stuff. Like the force alone is like directed like literally right at the spot where the Lizard is standing or is floating. Doesn't it look like he almost got punched by
just play the clip here.
By Sandman's.
No, because it looks like
it's before. It's before.
It's
like all that.
It's
stuff
before.
But it's all. It looks like all that stuff. Okay, hold on. It looks like all that stuff is like literally like coming at him, and he's almost dodging it. Like he sees it out of the corner of his eye. Because look,
that head would not tilt as a dodge though. That's a little. It's stretching way too much to be a dodge.
Because he's a lizard and he's getting out of the way.
But he's changing his force of momentum. That's the kinetic energy and like no, I don't know, because it's just. How can mid-air and you're going towards something, it completely changes because the head is basically the force of the body. It's the target. So if the head moves, something has to project it in order to completely change its trajectory. Which with that head punch, it will make the body go somewhere else. You know what I mean? And the poles haven't even hit him yet, and the force hasn't hit him yet, or
he's
it's
dodging it though. That's what I'm saying. He's dodging it because, like, look, he sees it out of the corner of his eye as peripherals because it's coming right at his face. It's literally coming right at his face, dude. I mean, look how it's right there, dude.
Nah,
You don't think it's coming right at him?
No, that looks. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying. I understand.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I just
listen. It can go either way, obviously.
True.
I don't like. This is like some conspiracy stuff. It's really
Back
not what
and to the left.
I'm just saying this is not what the focus of the trailer talk should be on.
Yeah, I know.
but, like,
True.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it, right? Like it could very well be that he got punched.
Yeah, it's two different possibilities.
I was
leave
gonna
that in
mention,
there?
though. I was
Well,
gonna mention.
why would you leave that in there?
Marvel trailers have done this before, where they put stuff or remove stuff from trailers that was in the movie.
Infinity War trailer.
Hulk in Infinity War, Thor's Eye in the Ragnarok trailers. They've done this before. They edit stuff out selectively, so they're new.
But they do a better job. I don't know.
Spider-Man in the Civil War trailer in the run-up.
But as far as okay, because Gavin says no, Enosh, that's super awkward. Forgot, but
Well, it's
he's
also
the
in midair,
lizard.
too.
He's the lizard, and I feel like he's like doing like a lizard kind of move.
He
to get
very
out.
well could be. I mean,
Yeah, I see. I see both ways.
It looks like a lizardy kind of,
I see both ways. You know.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I see I know what you mean. I see what you mean. But like from my perspective, it seems like just like it's such a rapid change in movement. I mean, it's just everything else is staying the same. But I see what you mean. I mean, I guess we'll just have to see the movie to officially see what truly happens here.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out. Yeah. Being that size, Sandman should be able to destroy everyone. Okay. But Mega Podcastic, come on, man. Seriously, dude, bro.
The fact that it was in the trailer at all.
You don't. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, first of all, but you don't see how that joke is cringy at all. It literally almost kills the momentum of the trailer because it's like it's going, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's just like, Scooby-Doo that crap.
Yeah,
When has Doctor Strange ever
very rarely
been like? Doctor Strange has always been so far presented as like a very serious, very together.
He's somewhat jokey sometimes, but it's not all the time like
he's
that.
He's a bit of a smart aleck sometimes. He'll be a little witty, but
it's not to that extent though.
Yeah, Mega Podcast. It's not even a funny line.
It's just kind of like, why is it
listen,
like? What is that
the
line?
thing is, though, humor's subjective. Some people may find that line funny. I watched some trailer reactions. Some people like that line.
Yeah,
So-
I just don't find it funny at all.
We all have a different sense of humor.
And
Joe
we
likes.
do.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
absolutely all have a different sense of humor. And
I'm just glad that Joe liked it.
I'm just saying, when I was watching the trailer, like that part, like I was enjoying the trailer up to that part, and it killed it for me, like because that joke was so out of, like I felt out of character, out of feel, like a tone for the trailer at all. And then when they doubled down on it, that made it even more so, I guess, for me. Just go like,
Well,
oh.
my conspiracy with that, though, is I think that they wanted to put MJ and Ned in the trailer. Like, how do we put them in the trailer without spoiling something big to give them a little moment? Just take this out of context joke that doesn't actually work with the proper build-up. I mean, is it the worst joke I've ever heard? No.
No.
It does. It is kind of screeches it a little to a halt. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's a trailer. It's just clips of the movie edited together, pretty much, in a logical fashion. Somewhat.
Okay, so then Darkside's Enosh Jared, $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Says, I watch a lot of fights. Lizard has to be getting hit by something. None of the rubble is going towards it. See, now I would kind of disagree. I feel like the rubble is going towards him. He's seeing it here.
Yeah, but not directly in a way.
Yeah.
Like it's super visible.
Well, I
the
mean,
punch
you
happens
see
before
a
that.
bunch of scaffolding coming this way. You're gonna like go right, try to get out of the way. I don't know. But he says none of the rubble is going towards him, and he's too low to even be attacking. Well, I agree with that. He's way too low to be attacking. Jared, I absolutely give you that. He is way too low to be attacking.
My image, it's just like.
Yeah, he's way too low here to be attacking, Tom up at the top, who's about halfway between him and Electro. And if you look at
Sandman's covering it all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of what I was saying when we first talked about it. Because look, he's in the middle, Electro's on top, and Lizard's on bottom. It looks like they're like Sandman looks like he's kind of like in the background for defense in case they, you know. But I mean, I see what you mean, Enosh, with the rubble. It could be that, and that's definitely a huge possibility. Because I mean, you know, lizards are very, you know, have quick reactions to stuff like that.
You know what though? Joe actually does ask an interesting question. My answer to that question though, Joe, is Andrew Garfield's going to be just fine. He's not going to get any blowback because one, the denial of it is not connected to an ongoing culture war nonsense crap where it's like Phantom Menace are trying to capitalize off it. Also, two, I think fans are understanding that the reason he said no is because he's trying to protect the integrity of the movie and keep it a secret because that's what he was asked to do. So I don't think the fans are going to revolt against him. Say, why did you lie to us? No.
Why spoil the movie? Why are people getting mad at him spoiling the movie?
They're going to understand it because again, no one's like looking to hate this movie. It's not the same thing as Master of the Universe. People are like,
okay, but again, before we start jumping into it, like and actually just going through it, again, I ask, and I would like people to actually answer my question for what it is, not just tell me they're in the movie, because I believe they're in the movie. I want them in the movie, but honestly, what happens if they're not in this film?
If they're not in it, the backlash would be immense.
Oh, 100%. I was saying this from the start.
And it would not be the fault of the movie.
No, it wouldn't be.
It would be fault of the fans entirely.
It would be the fault of the fans and the media. The media who perpetuated this.
It's
Brian. Does that sound
it's more or less the fans. The media just they just encouraged it. It's more or less the fans.
I agree. It'd be the fault of the fans, 100%. 100%.
Brian, does that not sound like like something that we talk about here all the time, right?
I've been saying it for a year since WandaVision came out.
Yeah.
So like,
guys,
well,
and I'm sorry, but like I know, like we were talking about, like Anna brought up Mephisto, and like I you know, as far as Doctor Strange and, you know, different things like that. And look, I'm not saying that can't be, right? Like, I totally
I understand some people think, like, but again...
I'm just tired of hearing about Mephisto. If Mephisto ever shows up, okay, great, but, like, I'm just kind of tired of, like, every... Yeah, he's become a meme. Like, every distinguishable thing that, like, you don't understand is like, oh, it's Mephisto.
But they were doing the same thing with Toby and Andrew, and that's where I was, like, starting to get annoyed. I'm like, guys... Dude, you know what, dude? I want to just boot your ass, man. Tell me to screw myself. Shut up.
What?
Andrew.
Well, yeah, Andrew, it's not a personal attack what we're saying.
It was directed to fans. That we didn't say your name.
Let me explain. When I say the fans are to blame, I'm not saying you in particular, Andrew. I'm saying the culture that fans create in general. Not specifically. I'm just saying...
If you subscribe to Stan Culture... It's you're part of the problem too. We all are.
Andrew,
I am.
Andrew,
you are.
Andrew. We do not
take it personal.
No, we don't use this language here. We're not gonna. You're not gonna say this kind of stuff to people on the panel or to people in the chat, bro. Like nobody on this panel said. Brian didn't say if Toby and Andrew aren't in this movie that it's Andrew Casale's fault. That's not what we're saying. It's the fans' fault for making it out that they have to be in this film when no one has ever said that they're in the film. No one has officially said that they're in the film. Like, I shouldn't have to... Andrew, I should not have to cut out of my... It's only out of respect for you because I love you as a person who comes to this channel that I would even address you right now. I should not have to do this in my show. You are interrupting the show by acting this way, man.
I'm sorry.
Please stop.
I didn't mean
to
respond to that.
Please stop. Because I don't want to have to pause you or anyone else. Okay? Just please stop. We're talking about Spider-Man here, dude. You should be happy. This is fun. No matter how silly or dumb it gets, it's Spider-Man at the end of the day, and you shouldn't be losing your crap and literally insulting people
Fictional
over Spider-Man.
Characters.
That being said, Darkside Enosh here with $2 super chat. Thank you so much again, Jared. Says unless he's going for a weird downward tail whip, which
like a bicycle kick,
maybe.
Yeah. He used that and
yeah.
Yeah, he
and
used
then
that.
also the Sting. Sting, I saw a couple of your comments up above, and I had to get to something else, so I apologize for not getting those, and I wanted to go back and look for it. But you had some great comments earlier. I saw them. It says, to me, it looks like the Lizard is just whipping around, looking at Sandman like, what the H you doing? After he almost smacks him when he punches the scaffolding. Yeah, I mean, I could see that too, right? But hey, look at there, William Powell.
Yeah, he just upgraded his membership to geek level.
Look at there,
right.
William
Nice,
Powell
William.
upgrading. Let's see. Zeno doesn't like the woos. The woos are just way too much for him. So you know what? So we're gonna give you a real simple William slam dunk, bro. Heck yeah, man.
Nice,
Heck yeah.
nice.
Thank you, William. You rock, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, William. Okay. Yep. All right, man. Okay. So dude, you're not losing friends. Just
It's all
let it go.
good.
Bro,
Hey,
just let
water
it
under
go.
the bridge. Let's go back that. Let's have
Yeah,
fun.
man.
New trailer.
Yeah, dude.
Let's talk
you're-
about it.
Dude, all is forgiven. You are loved, Andrew. The only
Yeah.
reason I even bring it up is because you are loved, and we love you here. And we would not. We're nobody's. Nobody's doing anything, man, to try to hurt you or hurt your feelings or
Yes,
call you.
yes.
It's just that you're getting a little aggressive, and that's
Yeah.
that's it. And so we just want to roll it back. Mephisto here says, "Can't wait to be in the movie." and then also Mephisto says, "I am inevitable."
Wow. Let's actually look at this trailer now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's look at the
let's get
trailer.
into it.
Oh, hey, man. You know what? I almost missed this. The Richard is here. What's up, The Richard?
What's good?
Okay, hey, guys.
Well, hello.
Aloha.
Aloha
Yes.
to you, sir. No, that was not NBA Jam Integrity. That was actually Double Dribble.
Double Dribble.
The
Double Dribble.
NES.
And I didn't play.
Just
I
give me the
wasn't playing-
timestamp, Auntie Donna.
Oh.
Just give me the timestamp, and we'll talk.
2 minutes
about
and 28 seconds.
By the way, who's going to see Ghostbusters Afterlife this weekend?
Not me.
I am.
Yeah, I'm going to see Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Of course, I'm going to
Yeah,
see Ghostbusters.
absolutely.
I'm gonna try and go on Saturday, hopefully.
Heck yeah! I mean, why wouldn't you go see Ghostbusters, man? It's super good.
I'm not a huge fan.
It's so weird. My phone started just acting up right now. Who are you gonna call? I need to call my phone charger. That is so
man.
weird. It literally just started acting up. So I gotta charge this right now.
Get Electro. He'll charge that phone right up.
Hey,
what do you guys think about the do you want to go from Spider-Man to Ghostbusters? What do you guys think of?
What's that?
I think we can talk about just real quick. I don't know. But
Yeah, I mean, like,
Spider-Man.
no. So one of the things is, like, I know everybody's like, I got stuff I got to do in the morning. That's why I got one topic for tonight. And that is Spider-Man, and that's why we're gonna go through the Spider-Man thing, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I got to get up in the morning. So we're not
tomorrow actually is my mom's 50th birthday. So.
Well, tell
happy
your
birthday.
mom we said happy birthday and that we love her, and we're so glad that she gave us you, RJ.
You gotta get her one of those joking
If
over
this
the
is all
little
about
coffee mugs.
Spider-Man, then I will. This is my pillow.
Oh, that's a throwback pillow too.
Nice pillow.
That's actually really cool.
Check that
If
out.
you want to go Spider-Man, I got you Spider-Man right here.
Darkseid's Enosh, Jared is a new member.
He just upgraded to Uber Nerd.
He upgraded to
Good job.
Uber Nerd. Look at
A
her.
legend.
They're upgrading all over the place. They're upgrading all over the place.
Yeah.
We're upgrading just like Electro.
Heck yeah, looking just like Electro, looking a whole lot better than they were 2 minutes ago, and getting the party started.
What?
Let's get this party started!
Someone had a little too much to drink in the morning.
Actually, for JP Fraser's comment, I do have a question for Brian. You live in Nevada, but you're wearing a Sharks jersey.
Okay.
You're not a fan of the Golden Knights?
Absolutely not.
Really? Okay.
Okay. So the first professional sporting event. This will be real quick. First professional sporting event I ever went to was in 1991, Arco Arena, Sacramento. I'm from California, so
okay. No, I get that then. Yeah.
the Sharks didn't have an arena yet, so they actually played a couple games. I got to see Wayne Gretzky play on the Kings
That's cool.
in Sacramento, which is awesome.
Wow.
And they only had like a handful of games that actually in Sacramento.
Yeah. See, I'm all about the Vegas teams because I was born and raised there. So I'm like, yeah, Vegas teams, Golden Knights, let's go. But
yeah, no, I've been a Sharks fan since '91. So
okay, that's cool.
Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer, and we'll just kind of talk about it as we go through.
Just real quick before I actually wrap. I was already doing these Sinister Six pictures. And then something happened. Where are we?
Oh, those are cool.
So I did though they got I'm missing some. I was painting some and then I lost some of them. So thank you. I planned this to be like a whole wall, like a mural, like a whole thing of just the villains, and then I lost some of them. So this is what I got that I found tonight, though. Thank you so much, though.
That's cool, man. Very cool. Very cool. And hey, also here to go through this with us is Mr. DL Vince.
Hey, what's up,
Vince?
DL?
Vance,
Hey, DL.
DL Vance. DL.
Vance? It's Vince, bro.
We love it.
Did he freeze?
He froze. He froze.
Can't even make a joke. Can't even make a joke. Jeez. I know. All right. Good to see you, DL. Okay.
Good to see you.
Yeah. If there's one thing we did learn, there is scaffolding in this movie.
Lots of it, by the looks of it.
Okay, what does it even mean?
And apparently a lot of it.
And what have a lot of the leaks been focused on?
Scaffolding.
What are y'all talking about?
This movie brought to you by the local scaffolding union.
Hey, I'm just saying, scaffolding.
We can do some.
All the leaks are about scaffolding.
Look at my picture. Okay, yeah, zoom in on his picture so I can understand what he's talking about. Look,
No, not me.
Sorry. Hold on. This picture right here.
Oh, you mean that blurry
This isn't
picture?
We need
scaffolding,
Val, yeah.
Well, it's kind of scaffolding, but it's not.
Well, it's the
I don't
city
look-
landscape,
I don't
though.
think that this is scaffolding, though, is it? I mean, like,
remember the set piece they're showing takes place at the Statue of Liberty. Okay.
I mean, just look at Toby's junk. I mean, come on. Says it all.
Yeah, okay.
Says it all.
I got it right here. Okay, look at this. Okay, take it.
All right.
Look at very deep. Look at this. Look at this.
What?
Deep.
Now let's go back to this.
Oh.
All right. Now let's take it back to this. All right. Now let's take it back to this.
Well, hold on. Just keep it right there for just a
Turning
second.
me on.
Uh-oh. We got watermarked. We got watermarked, man.
Yeah, I was gonna
Play
say,
around with that, you're gonna get watermarked. I'm just telling you, man. Like,
Ah, darn. We can't see we can't see his junk now. Take it off. Remove the watermark.
John Campia has blocked the junk, and he's pointing actually at Toby, so we can't.
You
so
know
we
what?
that-
The whole the scaffolding thing. I was thinking about this earlier during the trailer. It literally looks like it is a sequel to Spider-Man 3. It really does look like that's where it's going. A majority is going to take place. I
There
really
is a
think
lot
so.
of scaffolding in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're doing a lot of construction.
I
for sure.
put some money on it. Yeah.
Oh, there's betting in this
Sadly-
now? We're betting on
Oh
it now?
boy, y'all are gonna.
No.
Where are the
I
Vegas
don't
odds?
gamble. I don't gamble.
Oh,
No.
oh.
All right. So,
Y'all gonna be
Except
disappointed.
I would bet on MA with me.
no.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
Okay. So we're gonna go through this kind of slow. Hopefully, we don't get dinged. We're gonna do our thing. Okay. So this is the opening
Yep,
here
no dinging.
with.
Yeah, we can skip this part. It's just like
yeah,
the
this
opening
is-
teaser for the
Yeah,
teaser.
that's just the opening teaser for the teaser.
He looks messed up in that shot, man. He's like
does.
crying.
He looks like he's having some PTSD. He's like, I've seen some stuff, man. I've seen it.
Well, it lines up though. 'Cause remember, Tom Holland said this is the darkest of the 3 movies. He's going to go through a lot in this one, so lines up with that too. So
Yeah. I'm really excited to see Tom Holland Spider-Man kind of. I want to see his full potential. I want to see him actually like how can he stand up against all these other villains that we've seen from. It's like we're seeing how Tom Holland would handle Toby and Andrew's villains. I'm really curious of how he's gonna stand up, because I mean we've seen Vulture and the other one, the snow globe looking dude. I can't remember his name.
Mysterio.
Mysterio. Yeah.
Snow globe
dude. Why did you call him Snow Globe, dude?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I forget his name, and it's just don't worry about it. That's not the point.
Well, he was original. He was
What's
part of the
wrong with
Sinister
you?
Six, so it's okay. Originally.
Well, he was the person responsible for setting these events in motion too.
And he was that. You know what? At Pelican, they are correct. There's wait a second. No, the person before them, you do suck. I think that something's gonna happen with Ned, and I'm just gonna say that I don't. Why did he lose all that weight for this film? That's all I gotta say. He literally went through a transformation for this film.
Yeah, maybe.
It could be that, or it could just because he wanted to drop some weight and get
No.
get
It was
healthier.
for the film. I know it's for the film. That's
Do you
all.
have is there some? Did he say something about it? About directly to what you're saying? Is there kind of confirmation or
Let's
something?
see what
that-
the chat says, because there's enough in the chat to agree. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a guy to BS. I don't need, and I have zero reason to BS. Yeah,
I understand. No problem. I just want to see if he said something about it. I just because I was like,
there is something that I don't. Yeah, there's something I think.
because I'm curious, because it's like that. I mean, it could be a various amount of possibilities. Maybe it could be for the film or just personal reasons, like RG was mentioning. But
keep in mind though, this is part 3, because we got WandaVision. Well, we got the other stuff. Then we got this, and then we got the Multiverse of Madness. Though these are all tied together. So this is not one story. This is not going to be a complete happy ending.
I mean, it's supposed to. It's like someone said, I can't remember. It's gonna be the one, darker side of the MCU, and I'm like, we've kind of known that it's gonna connect to Doctor Strange's movie, and WandaVision set it up. I mean, clearly, kind of, we know Wanda's gonna be in Doctor Strange 2, so I mean, it's part 2, but yeah. Well, let's get to
I think that might lead to his weight loss. We might not see anything bad in this film, though. I think we're going to, not necessarily bad, though. It's going to be something extravagant. It's going to be, there's going to be a lot of things going on. We might even lose, we might lose several people.
We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll stop speculating.
All right.
And now we wait.
You guys gotta chill with the theories, bro.
Hey, conspiracy time. Guess what, guys? You have phones.
On 228, what the hell am I supposed to be looking at? I spent the last 2 minutes staring at a damn.
Hey, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, Brian. You're jumping ahead in the stream.
I keep
Come
seeing
on.
228. What the hell is this?
Hey, Brian.
221. Look at it, man. Look at it, man.
I'm gonna take my boomer ass and go home. I swear, dude.
Brian,
man.
we're at
sorry.
1 second. Why are you jumping ahead? Stop going. You're playing some Flash stuff here. You're ahead of us.
Y'all are jumping ahead. Y'all don't even talk about the movie itself.
Okay,
Y'all
my
talk
bad.
about
Comment is literally on the
climax.
screen right now, man.
I know, Enosh abandoned us. We're just sitting here.
All right.
Oh no, it's Clown.
What
yeah,
happened
there
now?
was
I go away for
Toby
2
and
minutes,
somebody
man. You
else's
guys like.
junk.
Yeah. Let's get to the trailer. Let's get to this trailer.
He's done.
I gotta catch some Z's. Let's get to this
Jared
trailer.
here with a $5 super chat. Thank you. Says they are at the Statue of Liberty. The Captain America shield is being built on the statue.
Being built on the. Oh wow.
I don't think it's being built. I don't think it's being built though. We'll get there. I have speculation about that, but we'll get there.
I'm not. I don't know about. I don't know. I've never.
Cylon says here, I'm just wondering who's going to be the sixth villain. My guess is whoever is impersonating Doctor
You know what that means is all of the shows will be involved then.
Maybe. Trailer time.
All right. So, okay. Yeah. So, Scorpion, maybe. His 228 is Toby's junk. Toby's junk is the sixth. Oh
yeah. It's a monster.
Just saying. All right. Okay. So, let's go ahead and advance, shall we? All right. Thanks for.
Yes, sir.
Volume.
Yes, sir.
Do you want the volume on?
No, I'm turning this volume off.
I'll mute myself.
Okay. Then we get this. It's just the rehash of the fact that
he got doxxed.
Yep. That he got doxxed. And whoops. Come on.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. All right. So there's that. Then fade, and then. I did like this line that he uses here where he talks about how since he's been Spider-Man, he's had
one normal week of his life.
And that's a cool point of view.
Yeah. It kind of shows the psychology of it. Like he's been more Spider-Man than, Peter Parker. That's what I got from it.
Yeah.
Hey, regarding Lady Liberty and Ghostbusters, in Marvel Universe, Lady Liberty, she had her own spirit, because I used to run the Marvel Superheroes role-playing game tabletop, and she had the same powers that they utilized in Ghostbusters 2, as in she could uproot herself. I'm just saying, I don't think that's going to happen, though Ghostbusters 2 was not that far off.
I hate it when they uproot themselves.
I know, it was dumb, though. It's a reality in the Marvel reality in the universe.
Jared here with another $2 super chat. Thank you, Jared. You're awesome tonight. Says, why else would Lady Liberty being worked on?
We will get there because I have an interesting theory about that.
Conspiracy.
Interesting thing. Brian's already going to punch somebody.
I'm going to punch somebody. Jeez.
Thank you. Somebody that's on my damn side about this crap. Stop.
Then why are we watching the trailer then, Brian? I mean, what else are we going to do?
Okay. So
we should put a trigger warning on this.
I mean, we could literally talk about anything.
We see Rue here. We see Rue from Euphoria.
We see Zendaya.
No, that's Rue, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
We see him flying through the air here with the greatest of ease.
That daring young
We see
man
the opposite
flying
section
trapeze.
there.
Oh. Is it Dick Grayson?
There is something right around here that caught my my eyeball. Yeah, there's something around here. There's something off.
To get out of the way of a trailer.
First, his eyeballs look like they're up her ass. Okay, we're not going to talk about that though.
What?
No. If you were to look at it, his face, they were upside down. I know the channel. I'm not meaning to be derogatory or negative.
I'm confused.
No, we're just trying to figure out what the heck you were saying.
Literally, if you
heard ass.
that scene that you had it paused, there had two Spidey eyeballs coming out from her butt as his legs went this way, her legs went that way.
I think those were buttons. I don't think those were eyes.
Well, they might have been, though. I know.
If you look at Toby's
that's why I'm trying not to be dirty. I'm trying not to be dirty, okay?
Now we have to go back and now we gotta.
I feel like that's such a minute detail.
Look at her face.
I know, right? She looks here like I felt about that comment. Like, what are we talking about? Eyeballs
Hey, okay, let's get past this. Let's get it.
No. On way too minute detail.
Oh, Lord
Where?
have mercy. I give up.
No, do we need to go back?
I don't.
I think like Brian's about to have a stroke right now.
We are gonna. Okay. So yeah, it's
I feel you, Brian. I feel you.
Oh,
here.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. Quick, and then right after this, and it's the button. It's got to be the button. It could be his ankle. No. Oh, you know what? It's the lights from that. though, if you were to.
It's a light from the train.
Oh my lord!
We just spent 20 minutes listening to eyeballs from her butt.
We'll
to
never get
find
that
out
time
they were-
back
right now.
You know what? I thought I lost brain cells because it's 1 a.m, but I feel like I lost more brain cells trying to cover an ass conspiracy
I
theory.
can tell you it wasn't the train, but let's move on. Yeah,
Okay.
there was something else. But
So he warns
Yeah,
him
yeah.
there. He's like, "Hey, you know, you did your thing, and
We
that
saw
unlocked-
this. We saw this before.
It brought
this is
stuff
where
in.
it gets
This is stuff-
odd, isn't it?
This is still stuff we've
Yeah.
seen, though. I
Yep,
mean,
stuff we've
even the Doctor Strange stuff there, we've already really
Yeah.
seen. I mean, there's a couple.
Would you say his tone of voice is different though?
Not
not
really.
Not really. No. No, I didn't really feel it was different. He's
No,
it's like
no, not you guys. Not you guys. I'm just like, oh gosh.
Are you okay, Brian? I think you
Brian's
gotta.
got a stroke, but
Brian needs a
I'm
stiff
telling you.
drink right now.
I'm gonna just mute my mic.
band name is Eyeballs from Her Butt. Brian, Brian, you gotta
I
start
never
that band,
said
bro.
I don't think
You know
they're
what? I'm
be in
gonna
the movie.
freaking. I'll make that picture. Come on.
Wait, hold on. What?
I'll prove my point.
Just because I thought the trailer was underwhelming and everything in there we pretty much already saw.
Is somebody
Why-
giving you a
no,
hard
I
time,
think
Brian?
About.
Do we have to fight someone, Brian?
Eyeballs.
No, I think it's because Brian. I
Eyeballs
think
up
it's
her
because
butt.
you and DL keep telling people to be wary
Stop
on theories and
overthinking
stuff.
this movie,
Yes,
and all you guys
yes.
keep doing is overthinking this movie.
You're overthinking the shit out of this
That's why
movie.
people. That's why people are saying that.
All right, let's get back to the trailer before we give Brian a stroke here.
Right.
I'm all
Yeah,
out.
no, we don't need a stroke.
Oh.
Come on. Come on.
I was gonna scream on the show, but I got high.
We're just
I was
say it.
gonna clean my room.
Well, we did
Oh,
get some.
Brian needs
Yeah.
an edible.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
Okay.
I was gonna say we got some new dialogue from Doctor Strange saying, "Hey,
Thanks, Richard.
when you messed up that spell, the
Yeah.
multiverse has been unleashed, and there's like all these different people from different universes, all of them coming in, right? The multiverse is starting to
Absolutely.
break apart."
I agree. Absolutely. I think that's it. Yeah.
But that's exactly what he said.
And buttholes, light bulbs in the buttholes. Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
let's stop. This is what we gotta talk about right here, right here.
Toby's junk and light balls in the butthole.
Am I the one who thought this was like a Black Panther version of Spider-Man?
No, it's not. What this is that it's his suit without the red fabric covering it. It's the inside of what his suit looks like.
Really?
If you know, there's all the technology. There's a shot later, all the technology. It's not. That's what it is.
I'm like, okay, so that suit's literally just like, okay,
It's
so that's what it
basically
is.
it's basically like without the fabric.
It's the
I
hardware.
absolutely thought this was Venom on the Alien verse. You know, if we were
Venom?
to have
No,
that.
Venom's not gold.
I did not even. I thought it was like, oh, wait, is there like a Black Panther Spider-Man version
so
of
far,
this?
we love
Just
the Richard.
proposed?
The Richards come in with a bunch of weird takes.
Oh.
Oh.
There's eyeballs in her. There's eyeballs in her butt.
Well,
You
I
got
can
Venom.
prove the
Venom,
eyeballs. I can't
yeah, no,
prove
this.
this.
Is not Venom. This is not Venom.
right,
H
right.
Barts with the $5 super chat. Thank you, H Barts. You rock. Says it's not overthinking. It's passion. Same with Snyder Cut theories.
I got sick of the
Yeah, I
Snyder
thought
Cut.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's look at Brian here. Let's see what we
trying
got.
to give Brian a stroke. Just leave the
I
man
got sick of
alone.
the Snyder Cut theories too. and
Brian.
I like the Snyder Cut.
I got sick of the Snyder Cut theories too, though. So
Brian needs a stiff drink right now. All right, let's continue. This is not Black
All right,
Panther,
yeah.
apparently.
I know this is like the worst trailer breakdown ever.
I know, right? Like I'm. Just,
We're having
like,
a trailer freak out.
Well,
just
may
trying to
I
get
raise
through
my
it.
hand for a
What?
second? May I raise my hand for a second?
Is it going to be
since
something
we
about
do
eyeballs
know
in the
there-
butt?
No,
Since we do know the ending of Venom, and we do know that there are alternate realities and everything going on, and we do know that this is a very let me use the word violent-looking black-suited individual. I mean, my idea isn't that far off that it could be a Venom. I don't think.
No, but that's not a Venom suit though.
No,
What
we
that
already
is-
know
that's,
what it is.
no,
It's
RJ
very
just
different.
confirmed it. I thought it was
Richard,
something even completely different.
It's his
Oh,
normal suit.
it was already revealed,
without
man.
the red fabric on it. That's what it is.
I rely on you guys to provide me with
Like
information.
This was
Okay,
revealed. This
okay.
was revealed. What, like last week or 2 weeks ago, or something?
About
like
a
that?
month ago or so, I think.
Oh, is
I-
this the Egyptian one? Is this the Egyptian one?
What?
No, it's his suit without the fabric covering.
Okay, I was like, okay, I know we saw the action figures months ago, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is interesting.
Yeah, no,
But,
we saw the action figure months ago, but this is not a Venom. This is literally just without the fabric covering. So,
Okie dokie, doggy daddy. All right.
So here we go. We got the
Daddy Ock.
We got Daddy Ock. Then we got the Hello Peter, which I like.
That looks so good.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
I love this shot, by the way. This looks amazing.
We saw.
It
This
looks
is a
so
new
good.
action sequence right here. We actually get to see it.
It is, but we were making fun of it the other day. It's still the bridge.
It doesn't matter if it's still the
Hey.
bridge.
Oh, come on, you were even making fun of it, RJ. Going
Wow, RJ, you're changing your tone.
Well, he changes his tone. He knows it's a different person. He's talking to two different people here. You know that, right?
I do like this. I do like this. That
Hold
like,
on.
he gets in here.
I said it was just funny how the promotional pictures were of the same bridge fight. Seeing it
Yeah.
in motion's different from the pictures, though. I don't care if it's like
Mhm.
the whole movie's
But
on
it's
the
still
bridge.
funny, though, dude.
Yeah,
It's
it was
still
a
funny
joke.
that
It
it's
was a
still the
joke.
bridge. Like
Yeah.
That is sick. That, and I rarely use that word. That is nice, right there.
If anything, though, we do know now that you know that this is probably towards the beginning
Mhm.
of the movie now, because you know
Like probably right after they do that whole debacle with the time stuff with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That looks like freaking Iron Man tech that he's using to crush or to catch.
Yeah, because what this scene is he is absorbing the nanotech.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he is absorbing the nanotech from the Iron Spider suit. He's destroying it and taking the nanotech as his own.
Oh my god. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow.
And he also
discovers here that
I love that shot, by the way. He throws the car right at him. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
He also
And he
says-
looks so good there.
But there's an important line of dialogue, though. He says, "You're not Peter Parker."
Yep.
Yeah, you're not my Peter Parker.
This
or
is
something.
This is a huge. I think this is a really important part of the trailer.
I think so too.
Enosh froze again.
Okay.
And
I'm back.
No, you
Yep.
still. I see.
No, he just froze for a second.
Okay. So this was my first issue with this trailer, and that is that they make fun of Doc Ock. And look on the second viewing, it absolutely makes fun of Doc Ock. They're mocking his
name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like, what's your name? Yeah, but I think what I took away instead of that is like he's he's not aggressive towards Spider-Man. He's calm, and it looks like how he was towards the end of Spider-Man 2.
Here's the thing. I would say 3 things. 1, it's a nice callback to Infinity War and the whole name thing. 2, they made fun of Doc Ock's name before in Spider-Man 2.
I didn't feel like it was a callback.
I did not think of the Infinity War at all.
Regardless,
I think he's going to be a good guy.
Clearly, yeah.
I'm saying regardless, they've made fun of his name in Spider-Man 2. Plus, Spider-Man has always poked fun at his villains. It's a part of the
No,
character.
I get that, and the Sting says it here too. But this didn't even feel like just like a okay. I'm just saying this
I
didn't
feel like
feel.
it's reading too much into a joke.
Maybe,
Maybe,
but I'll be honest with you. Usually, when Spider-Man has a zinger, it's a zinger, and it's just kind of funny and it's quippy. I felt like
a
this
zinger
was going.
that works that has a
Hold on,
pick.
yeah, let me finish.
He's
what I'm
also
saying.
a high schooler.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying though, because everybody's talking over me. Okay, so let me finish what I'm saying. I'm saying when Spider-Man usually has a zinger, it's a zinger, it hits, and it's like in and out, and it's like bam, ha, I got you. This was more like, hey, I'm gonna take my time and just insult your name and insult you, and then do it again, and just like kind of rub it in now with all my friends, like with my 2 friends standing here,
like high
it
schoolers do.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it did
he's
not
a high
feel. It did not feel like a Spider-Man zinger joke. It felt more like
there was no benefit to it. There was nothing quality. It wasn't. It
It didn't make
funny.
sense.
It was.
It didn't
it
make
was
sense.
just.
It was dumb.
just. Hey, like you're who? What? Like.
Well,
like.
again,
Is this
it's
what he
part-
would have done if he had his own Doc Ock? Like, let's think about that for a second. If there was
Well,
a Doc Ock
I'm just
for his
saying, you
universe,
run
would he
into a
do the same
guy,
thing?
you run into a guy with 8 arms who says, "My name's Otto Octavius." You're gonna be like, Really?
But see,
I see where you got your name.
I felt
And
like
that
if
was
it
the
was
joke
a
in
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2
zinger,
as
though.
well. That
I
was
feel
the
like
joke
if
in
it was a
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man zinger,
No,
he would have
yeah,
made more of an
let's say
octopus
here.
joke.
He's right, because why would I mean, okay, you know what? Actually, this is exactly my point. Our Peter Parker, Tom Holland, has never been Peter Parker. I said this way back in the beginning, and I got chewed out by so many people. MJ, no, this is not our reality. And now all of a sudden we're going to experience the fact that all of everything that we've been watching has not been proper. And I don't mean the M52, the New 52. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying nothing matters, essentially.
I'm
very.
I don't know.
I'm
Hold on.
confused.
Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I felt like it was a bully attack. I'm saying that I feel like if Spider-Man was saying something about Dr. Octavius or in his name, that he would have made some kind of joke about an octopus.
It wasn't creative.
Or something like that. He doesn't do that. He doesn't make it funny zinger, hey, gotcha. It was more hey, I'm just going to sit here and just for some reason take time out and mock you. And that's more, it just didn't have the zing to it that I would normally expect with Spider-Man. But hey, it's not a big deal. It was just the first thing that I took notice of that I was just like, oh, okay,
I'll dig that. I'll dig it. Yeah,
because see, look, even the look on their face. It's a slow burn. It's not a zinger. It's a slow thing.
It's high school humor type
Well, it could be
stuff.
the way the trailer's cut too.
But look at the way that they're laughing at him. Even like they're taking their time. Anyways,
I wouldn't even say high school humor to whomever said that. No,
okay, but hold on. That was the.
So my thing on this is it's one of two things. Either they are building some kind of Captain America thing in addition to the Statue of Liberty, or it's something pulled from the multiverse, which is kind of like in Spider-Verse where stuff is getting pulled out from other universes, the landscape stuff. That could be what's going on with this too.
Possibly, and it just got lodged in the Statue of Liberty or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. So okay. So
right.
moving on.
Moving on. I'm not opposed to that.
This is something I wanted to question about because what is this? Now
it's like I said, it's the inside out version.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the orange thingy majig. I understand that now.
That's a device give. Well, in the trailer, Doctor Strange says, "Hey, I need your help to send these people back to where they came from." My assumption is that he is tasked with capturing these villains and bringing them back to Doctor Strange so he can.
If we pause exactly right here and just look at what's happening in the background.
That's Electro.
Yeah, that's Electro.
How can it be Electro? It's feminine.
Because it's electricity.
That's not a feminine form.
I don't how.
Yeah, just trust me on this.
Dude, dude, that's
he would have these things coming out of his
not
head.
feminine.
Dude, that's Electro. Look at it. It's Electro.
It looks more like Flame. I was thinking Shocker. The guy in the background is what I'm.
Dude, you're way overthinking this whole thing, man. I love you, Richard, but you are way overthinking every single part of this, bro. Seriously, everything that you've mentioned.
That's yellow electricity.
I'm trying to give you something, to Richard, and I'm just
okay. All right.
Dude, that's totally Electro. Like literally, Mike Murdoch just said, "Hey, that's Electro."
Okay, well, I did not mean it in any negatory or derogatory.
Negatory way. I'm just saying, look at it back there, dude.
Look, he's turning into energy.
I mean,
it's yellow. It's yellow.
Yeah, I can draw it. It looks like a horse to me now, actually.
What?
A horse? See, you paused it. I didn't realize that. Okay,
what is
when
going
it was playing,
on?
No. When it was paused, it looked like it had 4 legs. Now I see it. Yeah, it's going
what is
electric.
going
Yeah,
on, dude?
yeah. When it's playing, I can see it.
I'm losing my mind.
This is the stuff I'm talking about, bro. This is the stuff I'm talking about.
This is the craziest trailer breakdown I've ever experienced in my entire life.
I need a drink now. I need a drink.
I have no idea.
Make sure you get an extra one because you don't know if it's gonna have
This is like
I need a double.
Okay, this is reminding me of like Cloverfield. It's a lion. It's a horse. What?
This is like a Rorschach card. What do you see? What do you see?
What do you see in the background of the Spider-Man trailer?
You know what, I was at the first. I was at the premiere
are not
of
the shots we should be
Cloverfield.
Right now.
This is gonna take an hour in itself because we keep analyzing. Oh wait, is that a horse?
Well, I was at the premiere of Cloverfield, and I can tell you about that later. Okay, I'm gonna zip it. I'm zipping. I'm putting myself on mute. I'm muting.
My brain is hurting.
I need to go to my psychology
I'm
class
muting.
tomorrow and ask my teacher for an eval.
It's like, wait, what?
Oh my god, this is.
I'm losing brain cells as we speak.
I'm crying laughing right now. This is great.
I don't even know.
Electricity.
My head is pounding right now.
It's Firenze from Harry Potter.
No way.
Centaur.
Hey, it's the
I'm
20th
sorry.
anniversary.
Sorry, I don't mean to make jokes. I apologize.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
All right, let's move on here. Let's move on here.
Are we good? We know it's Electro.
Yep.
We got it on.
Not a
Yep.
horse.
It's all out of our system.
Okay. Electro's Electro, of course. Here we go.
Don't
Then
do
there's
that.
Doctor Strange acting non-Doctor Strange, and then here's Zendaya having to get a stinger in on Doctor Strange.
Scooby-Doo this crap. What?
Scooby-Doo this crap. Oh my God. Yeah,
Scooby-Doo this crap. What?
Let's just move on. This is
Again,
that's not wasting a breath.
It's an out of context joke thrown in to get a laugh out of the audience watching the trailer.
For some people.
Seen in proper
what?
context, I think it might work better. Either way, I do think it kills the pacing of the trailer a little bit. But again, my speculation is that they need to find a way to put more MJ and Ned in the trailer, but without showing nothing too spoilery. So they put this joke in there because
I've had my image up for a while. Like, I mean, that's another MG thing, but we'll get to that. Let's continue. Let's get past this.
I think that this is just another way, like they did with Eternals and Superman and Batman and Alfred. Now they've established that Scooby-Doo is a fictional character
In the MCU.
in the MCU.
Hey, I love
WB
Scooby-Doo.
feel
So.
about that? How does WB feel about that?
All right.
Hey, they're getting Warner. Hey, they're
why
promoting
don't you-
Warner Brothers projects better than Warner Brothers themselves are doing. So good on Disney.
Ooh, now that is a zinger. Now that is a
That's
zinger.
a zinger. That's a zinger.
I would stick with that.
Let's
Bazinga.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah, let's really Scooby-Doo this crap this time. Okay. So, and then here's
Look
more.
at him swinging through the electrical
Christmas.
gates.
We already saw this scene. Right.
There's.
Oh, no, this is
there's
a new scene, yeah.
Commissioner Jim Gordon.
Yeah, we got Gordon. I guess one of those.
Can I just say, I think it's hilarious that he's dressed up in that top hat and coat because it's similar
very
to
Jim Gordon.
similar to Spider-Man 3, but it looks so much like Jim Gordon. It's not even funny.
Yeah, he's just Jim Gordon all the way.
Like
I'm
you
just waiting
put,
for the Flash to be standing there by himself going, well, that was rude.
Just put glasses on him and it'll be Jim Gordon. Like you just gotta put the glasses on him.
Welcome to Spider-Man Reaction Part 2, where a horse is one of the villains.
But no, I'm excited to see more J. Jonah in this movie. That's an instant sell for me.
Bring
too.
him back. Bring him back.
I'm excited to see more of him. I don't think he's gonna have a big role. He'll probably be a very small role, but it's J. Jonah.
You know, I heard
any scenes is gonna be great.
I heard the rumors. I read the script, and Scrappy Doo is actually the bad guy in both Marvel and DC films. It's
John
all messed
Campea.
up.
It's John Campea.
What?
John Campea.
Scrappy Doo has got it. Scrappy Doo is killing everything.
What does Scrappy Doo have to do with?
Yeah,
Scrappy Doo, because the whole thing was Scooby Doo, you know, la di da. Though he's involved, J. Jonah is involved in both franchises. So I'm saying Scrappy Doo and my kitty.
Merville,
right
we're
here.
not even nitpicking this, man. We're trying to
No.
figure out what the heck is going on. Like
We're
Okay.
literally
Well,
just having
my
fun.
kitty is called Scrappy Doo.
We're literally just having fun. Nobody. I don't think we've
This is a
actually
fun
said
time.
anything negative so far. Like
Not really, no, except the Scooby-Doo thing.
My kitty is called Scrappy Doo.
Okay, moving on.
To be fair, Enosh did have to nitpick the jokes in the trailer, but yes.
Well, yeah, because I think the joke was ridiculous. The Scooby-Doo joke was ridiculous.
We got Jim Gordon. What's next?
Jim Gordon.
All right, Cappy, go get up.
Okay, here's the Flash. This is
Sandman. Flash and Sandman.
Who's in this movie? Here's Jim Gordon, and then here's the Flash.
Is that the CW Flash? 'Cause it's different. Different colored
do we have
lightning.
How many DC characters are in this movie? Exactly.
Dun, dun, dun,
It's that
dun,
pedo
dun,
from
dun.
Raiders of the
That's,
Lost
that's
Ark.
a cool.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have your balloon thingy? That'd be hilarious.
What?
What?
Your balloon electric thingy that blows up on the the Santa Claus thing, whatever that
What?
one thing that's really hilarious that you do.
Oh, are you talking about the drop?
Whatever it is, the balloon that explodes on the electric.
I feel like I haven't drank enough alcohol to sustain going through
Okay,
this thing.
all right, never mind. Anyway, this is my kitty called Scrappy Doodles. That's why I kept bringing him up. All right, get out of my way and shut up, please. Thank you. I love you. All right, I'm putting myself on mute.
What is going on?
I couldn't even see that.
What the? There goes Santa.
Oh.
I think that's the drop he was looking for.
All right, yeah. All right, okay.
All right.
Ready? Here we go. So
The dialogue's important to notice in this scene too. He's talking. I'm trying to remember exactly what she's talking about, but they're talking. Oh, this is the part where Doctor Strange says, "Well, what's the deal with these villains?" He says, "These people died. These people were killed by Spider-Man, or they died at the hands of Spider-Man, something like that." So that's what the dialogue in this trailer is really important to pay attention and really keen in on, because again, I find it fascinating that Peter Parker is going to be tackling with the idea of there's a version of me that's killed these characters, right? Because we know that they died either in accidental ways, not being directly killed by Spider-Man, but he was involved in their deaths in some way, right? So I don't know. To me, it's I find it fascinating because again, it's the idea of he's having to wrestle with the fact of if I send them back to where they need to go, their other universes, am I basically killing them myself? So he's gonna be wrestling with that a little bit, which I think is gonna be really interesting dynamic for him to go through. That's probably why he's sort of pitted against Doctor Strange a little bit, even though they're supposed to be working together, but he's I don't want to kill them. If I send them back, I'm basically sending them to their deaths, and he doesn't really want to do that. He wants to find another way, maybe to save them or stop them from dying, right? 'Cause he doesn't know.
Yeah.
I feel that too. I think that's exactly it. Yeah, I think something along those lines. Yeah.
That looks like he's trying to save somebody from a pumpkin bomb.
But it might be too...
Yeah, it might be a little too late. I don't think he's going to catch it in time.
He's going to get it. Boom! Alright. Keep her going.
I love this part too. Because that's...
Wait, who's the skinny guy in the back?
Wait, what? Skinny guy? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's not Jacob, the Filipino dude, right? Who's the
What's skinny
dude? Ned lost weight.
No,
that's
Ned.
That's
Ned.
That's Ned. And
is it Ned?
That's Ned. He lost weight.
Okie dokie, doggy daddy. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be something that's going to happen.
Oh my god!
I don't even know what.
I am losing my mind.
You just discussed this
If that
earlier.
is Ned, then that means there's something that's going. From True Romance.
Hold on, Richard. You opened up this talking about how Ned lost weight. Ned lost weight. You opened up your discussion talking about that.
Oh, look at me! I'm on camera. I'm looking. I'm trying to zoom in. What? What? What did I do? I'm trying to zoom in. I'm trying to see.
No, he's trying to see if Ned,
What's going
skinny
on?
Ned.
Okay.
I've
I'm
got
just trying
bad
to-
eyes. I'm supposed to go to the doctor.
No.
I've got bad eyes. I can't see if that's him.
Okay, yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be all porno on you freaking weirdos.
No, it's all good. I was just wondering, like, what was the theory about Ned? I thought you were saying something along those
It's a variant, guys. It's a variant of Ned.
No,
Okay.
no, we know that he lost weight and everything. We know that something is going to happen, and I thought, anyway, all right, whatever.
Okay. Jared, thank you for $5 super chat. It says Tom Spidey could leave the MCU to be the Spider-Man for these villains and give them a second chance, villain or good.
I don't like
No,
that.
no. These are like this is a one-stop shop for
No.
these villains. This is their one and only appearance. They're not going to be coming back for a while. He's not leaving to go fight them. This is a special kind of moment. Where
This
they're
is a
coming
special
back.
event in Fortnite.
This is their last hurrah. This is their final outing. So
The Sting, Okie Dokie Doggy Daddy, the sixth villain of the Sinister Six.
That's a good name.
It hurts.
All right, let's keep going, please.
We still like
Oh
another,
yeah,
like,
that's right.
minute.
That's
have
right.
another minute,
There's a trailer. Okay.
So he takes that box, right? So that box, I think, might like. There's a rumor saying it's basically an interdimensional prison that he's put the villains into that he's going to send back out into the multiverse, right?
A holocron.
So yeah, so I think he's basically taking this box and trying to stop Strange from doing what he's doing because he doesn't want to kill them, right? So this is where like the Doctor Strange is gonna actually fight Peter Parker. And I think that's fascinating. I love the visual. Like he grabs him, and he immediately just goes. Poosh, does that move? It looks really cool in motion. I really like this scene. I want to see how like the whole fight scene
Yes,
That's what I was about to say.
Ned does become Hobgoblin in the comics.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people.
He's framed as the Hobgoblin. It depends on what version, because sometimes like he is the Hobgoblin, sometimes he's framed as the Hobgoblin, and there's another person who, because in the comics he becomes the Hobgoblin, but he gets brainwashed by the real Hobgoblin to act as Hobgoblin, so the real Hobgoblin can get covered up. That's basically
Yeah, screw all you guys that making fun of me with my bad eyesight. All right. Anyway, I love you.
Look out behind you, RJ.
I'm coming for you, RJ.
No, I'm just being silly. Come on, man.
Okay. Yeah.
I actually
all right,
would like
so-
to see Hobgoblin. I'm not saying that it's going to be in the movie, but it's like it would be cool if Hobgoblin. was
Yeah,
there.
I just want to clarify that because Ned Leeds really isn't Hobgoblin. He's like the brainwashed version of the real one. So
Okay, so I like this scene right here.
yeah, it looks really cool in motion. I want to see the fight scene play out. It'll be cool.
This is where he kills Spider-Man.
Yeah, he sends out his astral projection like in
Hulk.
the other movies we've seen.
All right. I want to. Oh.
Did he freeze?
I think Scrappy Doo got him.
Scrappy Doo, the secret sixth member of the Sinister
Scrappy Doodles is over there, so I'm not going to blame him this time. Though I wanted to do a painting of the Hulk being tossed out of his body from, was it Endgame or, yeah, it was Endgame, right? And, and then this one right here, I'm going to do a painting, though I'm going to do it on clear vinyl so that I could overlay the whole, or both characters with their souls going out of their bodies at the same time. That's something I've been thinking about for a while.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool, actually.
That would be cool.
All right, I don't know what that was. Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah, all right. Jarbo was saying in the chat, so I hear things are going nuts over here.
Oh yeah, pretty
Okay.
insane.
Here we go. Okay.
All right, here we
I
go.
love how
Here
this
we go.
fight scene looks too like multiple subway trains. Aunt May's running like. Oh, by the way,
She'd run in,
Yeah.
she'd run.
By the way, F in the chat for the Iron Spider suit. Rest in peace. It's totally getting destroyed in this movie.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
We are saying goodbye to the Iron Spider in this movie.
I'm glad. I wasn't always a fan of this suit.
Yeah, I'm right there with you actually.
Yeah. Here we go with the Tony Stark looking claws.
Can you go back just a little bit, Enosh, if you can? Just a little bit.
Doc
It's
Ock.
perfect though. They're on Electro though. I mean, or is that a horse?
No, I mean, I wanted to go back to the...
No, that's actually who is it? Who is it?
Yeah, so
It's
like
a
I said,
female shocker.
Yeah, he's...
It was female shocker. Isn't this what I told you all earlier?
Damn right, buddy.
So, like I said, he's absorbing the nanotech from the Iron Spider suit as he's destroying it. So he's basically getting a huge upgrade, which I think will be cool, right? Because the Iron Spider suit is basically like his last line of defense. That's his most powerful suit, right? So
Yeah.
you take that away, he's basically like,
No.
oh shoot, I'm kind of screwed.
Okay, but like,
right?
let's talk about these tentacles here, or whatever the hell they are. Is this
The
another one
arms?
of the arms? Is this another one of Spider-Man's villain that he caused? Look at that. I'm kidding, bro. But
What?
why are they red now? Why are they red now?
I just said why they're red. He's absorbing the Iron Spider nanotech. He destroyed it, and he's absorbing it.
Did you say tentacles?
It's like a lot of different tentacles and like massive stomach.
I mean, isn't Doc Ock? But like, how do they absorb? Okay, I get it. My brain cells are working. I'm sorry. Listen, it's been a long night.
I literally just said what.
No, RJ, it's okay. It's been a long night. Okay. My brain cells have shut off. Continue.
I'm gonna put $3 Theater in a timeout. He can come back and talk if we're done. Signor broke it first.
Technically did.
You mean his tailbone on Wipeout? Because I think you're right. All right, so here we go. Tell me.
That looks amazing.
That ain't a female shocker.
It's Jamie Foxx.
Yep.
He looks great. I love the redesign. It looks perfect. Like that's what.
Okay,
I want
cool.
from the actual show.
All right, I'll accept that.
Well, thank you.
I like that there's like a quick shot of his electric powers is making that like star mask on his face for a split second, like the comics.
Yes.
Like that was.
Yes, sir. You
Yeah, I
know
love-
what? That
I
is
love
the
the face
painting
mask
that
for
I'm
sure.
missing because I did the one of him, or I mean, not of him, but of the. If you saw my video earlier, because I did this one, and did another one, and then was working on another. I'm missing my Electro, so thank you for showing that in slow motion. That's great. Yeah.
So then, you know what? Okay, well,
He
this is a
look
cool.
badass.
Yeah, I mean that's a cool place to stop too. But like the very fact that he has gotten this upgrade, I think is.
Yeah, look at that shot right there. Yeah, look at
Mask.
That is gorgeous.
Look at that.
He looks perfect. Like that's great, honestly.
Hey, can you screenshot that? That right there. That I'm sure they already got it, but could you? Because you see his star on the head. You see everything. I don't know if you could screenshot it.
Oh,
Oh,
you see
look at
though?
that.
When he fires the blast,
Wow.
then the star comes on.
Oh wow.
You see that? Where it like charges up and then he like.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
This
Why
is
is he
why we
firing?
know
Wait,
it's going to
hold
be
up,
a
though,
good
hold up, hold
movie.
up. Why is he firing at Doc Ock though? That's interesting.
Because I think that Spider-Man ends up teaming up with Doc Ock.
I think Doc Ock's going to
Yeah,
be
I
the
think
good guy
so.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You know, it fits. His
Hey,
character,
what?
so.
Look at that. Yeah, look at the building falling, crumbling. I would almost imagine there's something maybe even more massive. Well, okay, wait.
Yeah, so this is part of that Doctor Strange Spider-Man fight. Earlier, he's jumping off the top of the Statue of Liberty. He's fighting three of them. So this is part of that. Like it's a cutting between different fights in the movie. So
Wow, man, I don't know. This is intense. As an artist, I'm trying to comprehend the characters and everything. The female Shocker looks like Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I think the female Shocker does kind of look like Jamie Foxx now that I look back.
yeah, that shot right there, dude. That is the money shot right there for me personally. Like, I know we've already seen it, but like,
Mhm.
is it like a really tiny microscopic version of it? Dude, I just love that suit. I love that Goblin suit so much, man.
You know what? I carried
think
him.
I think he's gonna get an upgrade later, but like, just seeing this in live action
With the
again,
goggles.
20 years later, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I carried him to the cinema for Spider-Man 1. I carried that entire playset. That was my figure. I didn't have Spider-Man, I don't think. I carried Green Goblin, the appropriate one, to the cinema with my 15 friends because we used to do club parties and we would go to the, never sleep and we go to the cinema, whatever. So I was bringing my Green Goblin and I was going zoo, 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 pow, 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 and launching. Anyway, yep.
Yeah, no, like I said, I love that design. I'm just excited for more Willem Dafoe. I'm just so excited because supposedly he might be the main villain. He's the main one, which that'd be great.
Mhm.
So, more Willem Dafoe, more Green Goblin's always a good thing.
My second favorite movie of all time is Shadow of the Vampire, starring Willem Dafoe as Count Orlok. That's my second favorite movie of all time, aside from Near Dark, though. Shadow of the Vampire, and I've got, as a matter of fact, the same year I've got the Count Orlok doll that turns colors in sunlight. So I've still got those frickin' characters, those figures. Anyway.
Look, I'm excited about this too. I also think that nostalgia plays a big part in this because honestly, I remember when this movie came out and there were a lot of people who hated this design.
I didn't like it.
There were so many people who called this a Power Ranger. And I'm not saying that I hated it. I'm saying that there were a lot of people who called him just like a glorified Power Ranger. And I like the design though. So
Well, like I said, he is going to get an upgrade. He is changing his look later. So, you're going to be able to see this one last time, and then he'll say something else too. So.
yeah, I think it's cool. It's
not that I liked it. I just really liked playing with it, and I thought it was very fun and sleek. It was like an insect, and I raised insect. I was raising spiders and stuff. That is so insectoid. It is so.
Cool. Okay, so
let's get to this here.
Yeah, so we got him up here in.
People are saying, "Oh, is that new Goblin?" No, that's Willem
Franco.
Dafoe. That's Willem Dafoe.
Wait, that's Willem Dafoe.
Yeah,
I thought it was Franco.
No, that is Willem Dafoe.
No,
that's
that's Willem Dafoe.
That's his upgraded suit. That's his upgraded stuff.
Okay, so this is upgrade. I'm like.
Yeah, that's why it's confusing some people.
Okay.
But it is Willem Dafoe.
I don't even have my glasses on right now. I'm gonna put them on so I can see this in 4K.
All right, and then
just. I see it.
It's really hard to tell, but it is.
Yeah, because kind of gave me the vibes of Franco. He wore the goggles and stuff like. But now I see because I remember the leaks of the images of his supposedly new costume, and I see it.
It lines up with those leaks. You can see a very outline of the goggles.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. I didn't slow it down, so.
Happy gets arrested by the FBI.
Oh my God! They hired Kathleen Kennedy on for another 3 years.
Lucas Jones taking me away. I don't want to go back.
There's a coup in Lucasfilm.
My friend Doomcock is going to be so sad.
Doomcroc is here. I am a part of the Sinister Six.
The Sinister Six?
The Sinister Six.
Leave my speech alone, okay? I have
Sorry.
issues, okay?
Sorry. Between your speech and the Richard's vision, I don't know anymore.
I have dreams about many things.
I'm sure you do. I'm gonna have a couple of dreams tonight myself. I'm gonna have a couple of dreams. Okay, so here's
Sure, he's
where
a
it
bartender.
gets interesting. So here's where it gets interesting.
Well, they also have the shot of like the multiverse, like that. The Statue of Liberty seems to be the crux point, right? It expands out.
They did.
The focal point.
Well, you have like those rings coming out, right? And those rings are creating
Yeah.
tears in reality. So
Tears in my brain tonight.
there you go, man. Lizard and Sandman confirmed. Electro confirmed.
Nah, it's not confirmed. Bull. I don't see it.
Wait, I thought they did.
That's Peter's new suit, by the way. That's the integrated suit. It's the one we've. It's like the golden chest, golden spider emblem at the front of it.
Okay.
So
this is the scene that doesn't make any sense to anybody because of the
angles.
The angles.
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, look at Lizard. Lizard doesn't make any who is Lizard?
Well, in this version of the trailer release, they don't show the neck thing. If you play it, it cuts away. The one where we saw that earlier, that was from the Brazilian release of the trailer. So that's where that came from.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there's a Captain America shield crashing down.
See, this is that scene. This scene right here is like one of my key things that I was talking about in our group chat. Like this scene, I really would love if Andrew is in this movie, I would love for him to be the one to save MJ.
I think that's totally what's happening. But
because that would be such a great, that would be, he couldn't save his MJ, so, and it's like,
yeah, Doctor Strange is like, I can't
man,
stop.
you're getting too artsy for this movie, man.
I'm just
What do
saying,
you mean? What do you...
I'm not going to disagree with them. I think it's not a bad idea.
So that ending
that would be
shot's
such a
basically-
good spot.
That ending shot's a great tease too, because basically, like, Doctor saying, someone's like, they're coming in, I can't stop it, we're screwed, So multiverse madness is opening up. So yeah, I really love this trailer. I think it's a great trailer. I think it's just enough. Adds like some stuff we've seen in the first trailer, but enough new stuff to get people excited. Obviously,
Sure.
So
Definitely.
Yeah, I think it was a good trailer. I like it.
I think it was a good trailer too. Like I said, I enjoyed the trailer. But like I said, just because I have a couple of criticisms of the trailer, and Brian and I kind of alluded to this in a private chat, like I don't think that just because somebody has a couple of criticisms of it that it's fair to say that they're a hater. I had people calling me a hater earlier tonight, and I know some of it was just joking, but like there were a couple people like who were being serious, like just simply because I had a couple serious takes on it, and I
think
like
it's just the timing when people are on that hype train right away.
Maybe.
I think that's what it has to do.
But
I'm not here. But I'm not here to
excusing
necessarily
bad
always be on a
behavior,
hype train
That's
either.
bull, That's
What's
bull,
that, Brian?
though. No, you're excusing bad behavior at that point, though. That's like, well, they're just in the hype of emotion. It's okay they called you an a-hole. No, it's like
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying like sometimes that's what happens.
But see, that happens, and that's not cool. We should not be excusing that kind of behavior in fandom. Like, I'm sorry, man, and it's like, well, they're damn right they came after you. It's like, we're against cancel culture, but well, you got canceled for a reason, didn't you? You know what I mean?
I just like
Over
I just like good Scooby-Doo joke is my thing. I just like good Scooby-Doo jokes. But
what is going on?
I have
idea what?
Man. Look, man, I don't know what's going on. I
need a drink.
I'm just
You remember in the first Spider-Man Homecoming, there was Shocker, and then he got killed. Wasn't that
he didn't die. He didn't die. He got arrested.
Well, the first Shocker did, and then he got replaced. Remember?
So, the first Shocker died. And the second one didn't die.
Well, that's my point. Is I still got this really weird feeling that Shocker is going to be one of the Sinister Six, because that's still as I'm drawing them.
What about Scorpion? They set him up in Homecoming.
Well, if Doc Ock though becomes if Doc Ock becomes a friend of Spider-Man's, then you're going to need to find 2 extra people.
Okay, actually, I'm going to have to redo all of this stuff. No, you're absolutely correct. Because Scorpion was one of my favorites growing up as a bad guy. Though all of this stuff, I got to redo all of it. Though, yeah.
I mean, or you just enjoy it the way it is.
Yeah, it's art. Leave it as is. Make a new one.
Leave it as is.
Just make a new one.
But okay, so but to Brian's point, my whole thing was just to say,
that's what I'm saying.
People aren't haters just because they point out something,
negative.
Is going on, right? You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And just because
Oh,
I
of course, of
I
course.
say temper
Yeah.
your expectations doesn't mean that I'm just saying, hey guys, Toby and Andrew aren't in this movie. I'm just saying,
Oh, you're a
if
freaking
they're not, don't burn down the theater. Is all I'm saying.
Like
okay?
seriously.
No riots.
Yep.
Just
Can we
just
judge
calm
the
down.
movie on its own merits, please?
Yeah, exactly. Don't get caught up in the swell of emotion and excuse and you know, commit bad behavior.
I agree with that. Yeah.
That's bad. That's bad.
No.
That's right.
Naughty.
I think we think
That's a
through.
bad fan.
Bad. Bad fan.
Bad
No,
fan.
we
RJ
don't.
says
We
I
don't
need
want to
more
hurt
alcohol.
other individuals. We do not spread negativity. We do not.
So the sting, you're absolutely right. I was absolutely wrong earlier. You know, I said that this didn't really reveal too much other than the fact of the motivation, you know, here to like protect the villains, you know, to kind of save the villains. You're absolutely right. The trailer spoiled way too friggin' much. Spider Horse, female shocker, Doggy Daddy, and that Richard was the one that raised the spiders that turned Peter into Spider-Man. Friggin'
forget-
movie is ruined.
Don't forget, I button butts on Zendaya. That was awesome.
Yeah, she's a variant of Spider-Man.
Yeah,
So there you go.
and unfortunately, all of these videos are going to be available up online later on.
What?
What?
Oh
no, I
no.
raise spiders. All of this stuff. I do raise spiders. All of this stuff. This is not a joke.
Oh.
Yeah, so there is a difference between speculation and saying something's happening, and I feel like too many people are saying that things are definitely happening in these films.
It's gonna happen.
And when they do
I
that, that is absolutely why we call out people like Doomcock all the time.
Gavin knows.
Yep.
We watched WandaVision together.
And the thing is like I just don't want to hear about Mephisto anymore unless Mephisto
Yes,
actually shows up. I don't want to hear any more speculation about Mephisto, and that doesn't go against
Agreed.
anybody. That doesn't go against especially Anna, who earlier like on Matt's stream, you know, mentioned that because that's a legitimate you know, take, right? Like that it could be that. But that being said, it's still I'm tired of that. Like, there are some things that get speculated so much to death that eventually you just get sick of hearing them. You know what I
That's
mean?
where I'm at.
Right.
Just saying.
That's why I'm
That's
so
a-
excited for He-Man.
There you go.
Cat, yeah, but to stay here, I'm just saying, with Spider-Man, I think it's a great trailer. I give this trailer an 8 out of 10. RJ, I'm curious, what do you give this trailer? Now that you've had some time to soak on it, to digest it.
I'd probably go with a 9. I'd go with a high 9. Like I said, if it wasn't for some of the jokes breaking up that pacing a little bit, I think it'd be a perfect trailer. That's really my one complaint. Otherwise, I saw so many things that made me so happy as a Spider-Man fan, just as a movie fan in general. I thoroughly enjoyed the trailer. November 29th, those ticket sites are crashing. Those ticket sites are
Cyber
crashing
Monday.
just like Endgame. It's going to be crazy. And I can't wait for the trailer, man. I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait for the movie, too, you know.
Oh, I'm really excited. I just want to see it and how it is in its full, whatever it is, whatever comes out of it. I'm just excited that we're gonna be seeing it in a little over in a month.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Like I've said over and over again, Spider-Man is you know, longtime favorite. Love Spider-Man. Anthony here gives it a 9 out of 10 as well. I give it an 8 out of 10 just because I think that I agree with integrity. I think the jokes fell flat for me, but overall, I loved what I saw. Right? I mean, I loved the Electro thing. I loved seeing the villains together. I like that whole idea. They got to cash in on it though, and I think it's going to be too bad if like this just the story wasn't to bring in the other Spider-Man, just to bring in these villains, and then people lose their mind over it, because we've seen that as Star Wars fans like a lot, where when people don't get what they predicted or they
Yes.
think, then they get mad, and then all of a sudden it goes down a whole other way. And look, we already see people like Doomcock
and Nerdrotic and others already setting up for being upset at the MCU, literally already going after the MCU for stupid things. And this is just like the setup for that. So the second that this doesn't show, you know, Toby and Andrew, it's not, look, if it doesn't have Toby and Andrew, there's a reason why. It just wasn't part of the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do I want to see
Yeah.
it? Yes.
Yeah.
Do we want to all see it? You know what else I wanted to see? I also wanted to see Snoke be a different type of character and have some more, you know, semblance
Yeah.
or whatever. But you know what? It wasn't part of the story, and I actually enjoyed the story that I was told.
Things worked out.
Instead of griping and complaining for 5 years about why the story wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. No, the Watcher. No, I think that they are in the movie. What I'm saying is if they aren't in the movie,
off chance that they're not, for
in the
whatever
off
you have to
chance that
just-
they are not in the movie, people are literally going to lose their mind.
You need to go into the theater and accept it for what you get, and just be like, you know what? If they are in the movie, that would be freaking fantastic. But if they're not, then if they're not, you know, just oh man, they're not in the movie. But guess what? How was this movie as it was?
That's
Don't
the thing. You leave your expectations at the door and just go
exactly
in and be like,
that's the
want to see a
point.
movie. Let's
Just
see what they-
just
what
like I
is
was.
the story they want to tell me.
Yeah,
Oh,
just like I
hello,
was.
Matt. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
I just wrapped up my stream. I heard things were getting a little bit raucous over here. Raucous?
We
Rowdy?
just didn't have any idea what was going on there for a second.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The entire time, to be fair, but
yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I thought people were like, no, Matt, come save the stream. I'm like, what? No, what's going on?
No, you're not
No,
saving
actually,
the stream.
we always want you to come save the stream. I think that we're probably in kind of
There
in
ain't
a
no saving
similar
it.
alignment. Even though we didn't see the characters in the trailer, we know that there's going to be some awesome stuff. This is going to be an awesome
Yeah.
movie.
Regardless if they are in the movie, it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Well,
and
Matt, let me ask you this. I'm going to ask Matt this. Matt, what are your thoughts on the controversial Scooby-Doo and Dr. Otto Octavius jokes?
yes.
Can I add prop?
Prop? Did we lose Matt?
Where did Matt go?
Yeah.
Where did Matt go? Oh, we lost Matt. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't
pop back in here in a second. Yeah, look. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
That was weird.
Yeah, okay,
that whole Scooby-Doo thing
what I
was
wanted
crazy.
to ask you was, what are your thoughts on the very controversial Scooby-Doo and Dr. Otto Octavius name jokes?
The Otto Octavius one I liked. The Scooby-Doo one is a bit suspicious. It's a bit sus. And I believe that has everything to do with the fact that it's not actually Doctor Strange. That it's not going to be Mephisto because of China, but it might be Nightmare.
China.
China.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, actually, Matt, I was gonna say I was gonna mention. I mean, did you like the trailer? I mean, we watched it together. You seemed pretty animated, you know. So.
Oh, I love the trailer, dude. I loved the trailer. Like, I was actually really happy Toby and Andrew weren't in it. Not only did I call that, because I did, people are like, they're totally in it. Like, they're not going to be in it, because they don't need to be in it. They don't need to. Now, will they be in the next trailer? I don't know if there's even going to be another trailer, to be honest with you. I think
there'll be TV. I bet you there will be TV spots.
Yeah, there'll be TV spots, but I don't know if they're going to show Toby and Andrew in there. It's one of those things where the hype is already at a maximum. I don't think you're going to be able to get much more hype than this. And you run the risk of overdoing it and burning out the audience, and I just feel like they should maybe okay, they've already got everyone hooked. They just did this massive fan event. Tom Holland showed up, you know, and he said with great power comes great responsibility, and that made like all these people just hit sexual maturity automatically and all that stuff. and
I
so
didn't see that.
we covered it on my stream earlier. It's a good little bit. I like Tom Holland quite a bit, but I think at the end of it, like really, it's just this was not the trailer people were expecting, but I think they were really happy with what they got.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be more of a backlash to this trailer if they didn't show certain things. literally everyone walked away saying, "This movie looks awesome. I want to see it now."
Well, they showed the villains. I mean, people cared about the villains.
Yeah, they're a
And
big part of this movie.
That's a weird thing because obviously I'm not technically involved with anyone at this second, except for Phantasmagoria, I say. Though I'm watching the other channels, and they said, "Oh no, there's no way they're going to show only the villains. There's no way they're only going to show the villains." Guess what they did?
It makes sense. It makes sense because in the first trailer they showed Otto, so they established that the multiverse is happening, and then they
And
they
now it's
teased.
like, now we're blowing it up.
Now
you
it's like
see-
here's Otto Octavius, who's probably going to end up being like maybe like not a good guy, but like anti-hero type character maybe.
I'm in that camp completely.
I mean, if the arms aren't controlling him like they were in number 2, like if he's able to like work around that, then that's gonna be pretty cool. And I think he's gonna. I mean, for one, Alfred Molina back is gonna be great, but it's like really that shot there that RJ's got up. I think it's a beautiful shot. I think it's a beautiful shot.
Oh, that's not me. That's Jimbo.
Yeah, that's
Oh, Jimbo. Sorry, I'm tired. But I think it's a great shot, and the whole thing is going to be like really wonderful to see play out in IMAX, especially right there because like Sandman. Oh, you
I
can
want
see
that.
his thumb and like
Yeah, he makes a fist.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going
I
to
mentioned
use these tape measures to make my own Dr. Octavius body appendages. You guys can't see it, but I'm going to sculpt my own Dr. Octavius because I've got the figure. I just don't have the appendages. I'm going to use these to make them.
I mean, his neck is just like, look at that.
Just yeet.
Yeah, that is not him dodging stuff. Like, something's going on.
Well, that's a lizard at the moment because of the tail.
Yes,
Well, yeah.
it is a lizard.
I mean, and like it's Reese Fawn's lizard from Amazing Spider-Man, which I think is an underrated movie, by the way.
With the flat face, yeah.
Yes, pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah,
mean, but
which
it's
I
like, it's like, but you think about it, they've got villains. Oh my god, they got the main villain from like all of the previous five films.
They did.
I just honest to God, that just dawned on me.
I wonder, what about
that just
Sandman?
dawned on me.
Why have they not pressed
Hey,
his
you know what? There's
his
been a lot
character
that
arc?
dawned on us in the last.
Oh
hour,
yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
honest with you.
let's not bring it
I
up,
mean,
please.
You know, like female shocker.
Yeah, and the horses and all that. But why have we not seen anything about the the Sandman arc? Because we love him. He's what's his name is such a fantastic actor. Why have we not seen anything in his
Honestly, I don't think the
they-
actor's in it. I don't think the actor's in it. I think he's going to be a sound effect the entire movie.
Oh, you think?
I hope not. I hope not. I hope it's Thomas Hayden Church.
I really
he's
hope.
not. He's not. He's in the movie.
I liked him a lot in Spider-Man 3. I thought that he did a great job. I liked the character, and you know what? And that I liked that the third movie was about redemption, and and that was something that never gets brought up quite a bit. But like I've said this before, if Toby and Andrew are in the movie, the last thing that Toby is gonna say to Tom is gonna be, you know, it's like my Uncle Ben always said: "With great power comes great responsibility," or something along those lines. He's gonna drop that line. And that's going to be in the movie, and everyone's going to be like, "Oh my God, he said the line! He said the line! He said it! Yeah!" You know, and then they're going to watch it again.
I said this earlier. November 29th, those ticket sites are crashing. It's going to be like Endgame all over again. It's like it's going to be hard to find tickets.
So I'm glad I live in a small town.
Remember that, guys. It's a part 1 of 2, or you know, because Multiverse of Madness. This is only the beginning of the multiverse. This is not an end story. You guys know that, right?
Oh, you're talking Doctor Strange too.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
Multiverse of Madness. Yes, this is only a part of a similar story. They're going to connect it.
Not only that, but it actually ties into Loki. Because if you notice,
WandaVision, yes, you're absolutely correct. Yes.
I mean, it's going to be like this is all part of Marvel's plan. This is what happens when you have a plan.
AMXF says with a $5 super chat, thank you, sir. Says it's a movie.
Thank you.
No need to try and invalidate someone's opinion. If you do, then get a life, get a girlfriend, etc. It's okay to not jump on the bandwagon. And
True.
I agree with that, man.
Yeah,
I definitely agree.
100%.
I live
Anthony,
my life.
Anthony, you know what? I am so glad, dude, that you caught this as well.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Brian says, well,
I'm with
Brian's
you.
with us,
I'm
but
with you, Anthony.
totally a 3-hour tour. Yeah.
Anthony,
So
we're talking
I
about
agree
it
with
right
that.
now, and they-
Yeah.
All right.
They're having a conversation.
You're good people, Anthony. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. DL, you crazy?
Hey, don't be mad at me that I'm low level my expectations. You know what I mean?
Hey, we all have different opinions, expectations. That's just the lounge. It is what it is. We
I
all
get
have
it,
different
DL.
views.
You know, you got burned by Wonder Woman 84. You know, you got
I got burned by Woman 84. I got burned by WandaVision. I got burned by Falcon and Winter Soldier.
How the hell did you get burned by
Loki.
WandaVision? That's my question. Falcon and Winter Soldier, I get.
I did like the second half of the show. I didn't.
Well,
I didn't like it.
It's a fan. That was one of the most majestical thing. It was the brilliance of how they were able to pull off every season or every episode, the season, the decade in which it took place. There's not much more that I've seen that is better than that. I mean, in that regard,
That's why I said the first half is really, really good. The second half, I'm like, what
yeah, it
are
did
you
go.
doing?
It went off on something. Yeah.
See, I disagree because like the second half was the setup. The first half was the setup. The second half was I mean, it kind of served a dual purpose. It allowed us to see more about to see how the juxtaposition from inside versus outside, how rapidly things were progressing on the inside, and how Wanda was to some extent losing control, and then learning what Monica Rambeau and everybody else.
Why are we on Brian?
What?
I don't know. But hey, I heard Brian. I heard you're getting a new job at a theater.
Brian?
Yes.
Brian?
I'm pending my birth certificate coming in. I have a job at the local IMAX.
Is it
Just in time for
what's the
Galaxy?
Okay. If you ever have questions, I did spend 14 years working in that industry. So, I mean, and sometimes I was a manager at a chain, so I do know a few things. I'm just going to say this. If you ever get the opportunity to become manager, don't do it.
Nah, I'm not one of those people for that kind of responsibility. Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's a lot of micromanaging. Hopefully you get a cool boss. That's the thing.
DL, you
Burnt
want to
out by
explain
you
this?
too, Hayden.
Oh, whoa, hey now.
Whoa, okay.
Damn.
Jeez.
I'm just
There's some
kidding.
animosity there. All right.
It's a little personal.
But yeah, no, like I said, for
Zeno out there trolling. Look at Zeno. Wonder Woman 84 was great. They hate he gets his unwarranted.
He's not trolling. He genuinely believes that.
That's a bad take, Zeno. That's a bad take.
Yeah, but it's his personal opinion.
That is it. That's right, and I can still criticize that, but I'm not going to invalidate it. I too like bad movies. Have you ever seen Juwanna Man? Love it.
What?
What? You never seen Juwanna Man?
No, I've seen it. I'm like, you like it?
What? Puff Smoky Smoke? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. What? Miguel Nunez Jr.? I mean, come on. That guy was golden back in the day,
I'm just
man.
kidding, Kaden. I'm just kidding. Chill. I mean, I love Godzilla versus Kong, so I like me some garbage as well.
Well, I guess do you like Godzilla 98?
No.
Actually, I do.
Yeah, it ain't that terrible. I mean, it's like Jurassic Park 3.
I like
essentially,
it.
but-
It's not great, though. It is a fun to go to sleep to kind of movie. And I like the cast. I like a lot of things about it, except for what it ends up being. Hey, the reason why I said, hey, I said, hey, what about, it's because we couldn't see, was it Dal? Dal was talking. Is that your name? Or was it, who's talking right now? DL.
You're
Yeah.
talking right now.
No. I mean, I'm talking. No, it was DL. Though we were looking at, it was a straight-on picture of what's his name, and I'm like, wait, I want to see the person that we're talking to. Like my brain is starting to freeze right now. I am starting to get tired. Yeah, Narnia.
What?
No.
Okay, so back to life, back to reality.
Yeah, back to
Spider-
There goes gravity.
Zeno.
Yeah.
Enosh loves
I
Wonder
know.
Woman 84 until you soulless people convinced him not to.
Right.
That would be me winning a debate against Enosh.
This is true. Enosh was like the lone guy. He's like, guys, this is a great movie. It's a
great movie.
And then he watched it again.
I still don't think the movie is like god awful.
I still haven't watched it
I just
twice.
feel like the movie is out of place compared to that first Wonder Woman movie. It you know
The
what I mean?
things that I heard about the rape scene really turned me off, and I was
Wait,
afraid
what?
to share it with my family. What?
Shut up.
I know what he's talking about, but you're completely out of context, my
But
friend.
you know what?
I'm not gonna say a thing about that, Enosh. I'm
Thank
on
you.
your stream. I will grant you that reprieve. But that's because everyone gets
People
one.
who haven't seen the movie, they're like, wait, a rape scene? What?
Okay.
We don't.
Hey, can we,
Remember, we have to
Soda.
be careful. This is YouTube. We have to call it grape. Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Back to Spider-Man.
Yeah, back to Spider-Man. Can I make one bad point?
Matt, what score would you give the trailer out of 10?
I would give the trailer a solid 8. 8. It's a good number. You know, I think it's a good.
That's what I gave it.
It's a good number. It's like I liked it. I can rewatch it a lot. I'm gonna rewatch it a lot, but I feel like it didn't give me everything, and that's my complaint with like a lot of these trailers these days, is they overperform.
I think the movie's going to be better than the trailer. Actually, I think we're gonna. I think
That's the hope. That's the hope.
That's what you would hope.
I think we are.
Can I just make one last point before I go to sleep and try to regain some brain cells for psychology tomorrow? I would really like, this is not like over hope, but I would really think it'd be really cool if Andrew was in this movie to save MJ in that one scene in the trailer, because he wasn't able to save his MJ. So this would be like,
Well, it wasn't his MJ.
You mean Gwen? You mean
Gwen?
Gwen, right?
You know what? It's his MJ in that series. It's his MJ technically, but it's Gwen. Yeah, I see.
No,
What
it's his Gwen, not MJ, bro.
Oh my gosh!
I will say this: I was really, really bummed when she died in that movie, because I liked the chemistry that they had. It was
a shocking moment.
It was very shocking. I wasn't expecting it because I didn't know.
The only redeemable part of those movies.
No,
Flip side. How
RJ,
about
no.
Gwen comes back as a Spider-Gwen.
Okay, I'm
With
sorry.
him.
Let me rephrase that. Amazing Spider-Man 1 was a good movie. 2 is horrible. I don't like 2.
2 is not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. The villains aren't that good, but the interpersonal scenes are pretty decent. And I don't feel like, I mean, look, it was better in the first one, obviously, because you had Dennis Leary, all right, popping up and stuff. But isn't this bad?
Love you guys.
Love you too, man.
It's better than Spider-Man 3. Actually, I take that back. I take that back. Actually, I take that back.
I'll agree.
Nah, Spider-Man 3 is a better movie than me.
I just watched Amazing Spider-Man 2. It is really not that bad. I mean, if you could just look past the electric eels fixing the gap in Jamie Foxx's teeth.
That was pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love stem cell research, right?
Right.
He's like, I had an abortion for breakfast.
And the whole weird plot with the whole like the sins of the father kind of thing, and like the chosen one Spider-Man kind of situation. That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like what I enjoyed about Spider-Man 3, like I said before, is that it was very much a redemption movie, and it was also Peter forgiving over the death of Uncle Ben, you know.
Yeah.
And I know some people out there didn't really care for that, but I feel like his character needed it. Like he needed the catharsis from it. And it left it at a good place, I think. And as much as I would have loved to have seen Spider-Man 4, Spider-Man 5, hey, guess what? We're now in the world where we get to see Spider-Man 4, Spider-Man 5, and probably Spider-Man 6 through 9. So, I mean, you know what? Like, and maybe, just maybe, they'll come back multiple times. I don't know. But on that note, guys, I'm going to dip. I got to get to bed. Yeah,
See
Enosh,
that.
end the show. And the show.
And the show, you know. The
Please,
show.
my brain. I apologize. I apologize.
You know,
Only-
but, or
only a cutaway scene can save you now.
or bring on Andrew Casale and have him tell you about how he feels about Spider-Man.
Why would
Hey Andrew, you want me to send you the link, buddy? I'll send you the link.
We're
I ain't got the time.
Yeah, it's 2:18. I gotta go to sleep.
It's 3:18. 3:18.
Jarbo's playing a villain now.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, to be fair, when I'm over
He
here,
was
I'm
the
kind of
villain
the
all
heel.
along. It was Matt Jarbo all along.
Yes.
Yes.
I will say this though, the stream from earlier pulled in nearly 12,000 views.
It was crazy.
That was a lot of people. I was like, holy crap, man, that's a lot of people.
Nice.
A lot of faces.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. My plan is for next month we're gonna go see it with William, Austin, Bradley, maybe Gavin Cooley as well. We'll see.
Wait, you're going to Vegas?
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas next month. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
go
man.
visit. I'm gonna go visit some family, but I'm also gonna go see Spider-Man with everybody who's over there.
That's good. Stay inside city limits. I don't want to hear you about you going to No Bunny Ranch.
Well, I'm 21 now. The last time I was in Vegas, I wasn't 21. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, RJ is paying for a handy. And on that note, I'm going to be out.
I think I gotta go.
Enosh looks like
chaperone
he's going to
RJ.
die. He looks like he's going to pass out.
He lost his will to live.
His heart
He
is
looks like
sinking to
it.
his soul.
He looks like it.
It's the trailer that just would not die.
Can we all agree that this
It's
stream
not-
was
it's not really the trailer.
insane?
You know what?
I'm sorry, this stream.
It was fine. You know what? This stream was fine. We talked about some stuff. We you know what? Things went off the rails, but you know what? It happened in a funny way, and everybody smiled, and everybody had a good time. Some people were oblivious. Some others were not. Hold on. Wait a second. Did we lose? Hold on. We lost. We lost the Richard.
Oh, yeah, he said he was leaving.
He said he was leaving, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see him leave. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to.
And just like that. And just like that. What the heck happened?
This was an interesting night. This was
Sure was.
Yeah, I
this was
feel like
something.
I feel like the scene where Spider-Man gets his soul knocked right out of his body.
I lost my brain.
Strange.
I lost my intelligent thoughts and stuff like
what-
that all
what-
just
what
threw
the
out the
heck
window.
was that? Like,
Well, yeah,
horses-
obviously you thought this was a great
horses.
trailer. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
It's
Alright.
a good
Scrappy-
trailer, but y'all just chill out with
Scrappy
your
Doo was
expectations.
too
That's
much
it.
tonight. I'm telling you, Scrappy Doo was too much tonight. There were horses and female shockers.
Female electros and
What the heck?
the R word.
Oh my god. I just wanted to talk Spider-Man. It's like this topic was cursed tonight.
Well, the thing is,
this topic was very cursed today. Yeah.
For me at least. Jeez. Okay. No, I'm not broken. That's funny though. Is that a cape? That's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Flapping.
Oh, that's Matt's friend, Hero Journalism.
Oh, Hero Journalism.
Yeah.
I got a similar logo for that when I was doing when I got out of the printing industry. I still had customers of mine that wanted me to broker printing for them, and so I created a side thing called Red Cape Printing, and so that's kind of cool because it was a very similar logo to that. So that's kind of cool.
You guys wanna know what an amazing trailer was? Chewie, we're home. That was an amazing trailer. Okay.
Hey, guess what?
Don't even come at me with that.
That was the ultimate
I still love
nostalgic
Force
big trailer
Awakens, but
ever.
yeah.
Yeah, that was ultimate
That is
nostalgia
exactly
play.
what that was. That was the
And that's why I
Alright.
said, for all that, I blame me. I blame you. I blame you. I blame you out there. All of you. It's all.
I still love the Force Awakens, so that trailer it delivered.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Enosh. My bad.
I think this is a good ending right here.
Well, and that's kind of the thing. It's like we all kept talking over each other tonight, and I do apologize. It's kind of why I just sat back and didn't say anything tonight.
I was trying very hard to do a traditional trailer breakdown.
Was way behind.
I hope for those that wanted some information, maybe I provided something tonight. I don't know.
You know what? No, I think we accomplished something. We had a good we had a good conversation, and you know what? The other stuff was comedic.
Yeah, it was fun.
You know,
it was fun.
It was fun. Like, you know, let's not be serious and act like, you know, like it didn't get derailed. It was interesting.
We had a fun time.
It was interesting at times. I would just say that because, like, I didn't understand what was being said sometimes,
Yeah,
and like how certain ideas were being,
perspectives were being portrayed.
Yeah, like, you know, like how certain ideas had come to fruition. I don't understand
how
it, but
certain images provoke certain thoughts.
yeah. So, you know, but hey, we're all good. Hey, Brian, why don't you tell everybody, sir, where they can find you, man?
Yeah, you can find me on my channel, Brian Master of None. Tomorrow I'll be doing my Master of Nom stream. We'll be talking about hamburgers.
Oh
cheeseburgers,
shit! I gotta join that one.
and all other good stuff. I'm gonna probably do it about 3 o'clock, or actually 4 o'clock Pacific time works for me really well. It's a little bit later toward, you know, if you're off of work, you can hop on and say hello, maybe before dinner, get yourself worked up and appetite. Yeah, it'll be good times.
Cool. RJ, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, sir?
Wherever. Places, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. You can find me at Resonant Justice for Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. Yeah, so go check me out.
Cool. Black Ops, you want to tell everybody where they can find you, sir?
Well, you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at BlackOpsJB, and of course on YouTube at BlackOpsJambio1.
Cool. And finally, DL, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Y'all can find me on the YouTubes at I am DL, and DL is my Instagram and Twitter if you guys want to follow me there. And on YouTube, I talk about movies and shows and everything in nerd geek culture. I'm finishing up my Ghostbusters reviews. I already have Ghostbusters 1 and 2 up if you guys want to watch that. Ghostbusters 2016 should be up relatively soon, and then of course I'm going to talk about Afterlife when it comes out. Should I do a part 2 of my thoughts on the Spider-Man trailer? ? Then maybe in consideration. But yeah, if you want to hear my takes on things, go ahead and follow my stuff.
Cool.
Heck yeah, man.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks to everyone else who was here. Thanks to the Richard, who was here. Thanks to Matt Jarbo. Who else was here? Was that it?
The Richard.
I said the Richard.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I said the Richard, and of course, don't forget to for Okie Dokie Doggy Daddy, who desires his donuts. I mean, that was good. Hitting shelves by 7 a.m. tomorrow. Good stuff. And of course, finally tonight, I should sing Taco Flavor Kisses for my band. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Where'd it go? Okay. And finally, with the $2 super chat, thank you, Jared, so much. It says good night. Thank you so much for that, man. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for coming in and talking about Spider-Man. And of course, we'll be back tomorrow with more topics and more fun things and more good times, right? I mean, that's what we're here for. That is what we're here for, is for good times and to have a good time with you. All right. So please do that. Also, don't forget, everyone who gave a super chat tonight and everyone who became members, you guys are awesome. And you are automatically in the running for this bad boy that we'll be giving away, this multiverse, this Superman from Zack Snyder's Justice League, Henry Cavill, black suit. It's freaking awesome. Somebody's going to get it. All you got to do is be a patron, a member, give a super chat, or give to the channel in any other way, and you are automatically in the running for this bad boy. All right, guys. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for making this a pretty awesome place to be. Poindexter Lounge. It's a place for nerds, and you guys definitely make it that in a positive way. All right, guys. Like I always say, don't tell anybody that their fandom doesn't matter. And don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter. But seek to have good conversations. And you know what? If you do that and you treat everybody with respect, there'll always be a place in the Poindexter Lounge for you. And of course, remember, Doomcock was wrong. Long live Kathleen Kennedy and her next 3 years
of her Lucasfilm reign. Till next time, stay nerdy. Oops. Button.